All right, everybody, welcome once again to our D&D table, our weekly sessions. If you are here, you realize that we have moved to Tuesday nights. Normally, we are about half an hour in at this point, but there was some traffic close by, some accidents held people up, so we're getting a little bit of a late start. Apologies for that. We are also down a Lance tonight. He is not going to be with us, but we do have everybody else at the table. So we are here to have a good time, and hope you guys are as well. Before we get started, just a few quick reminders. All of the video content that we create does wind up on our YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. I don't know that I saw the... I wasn't paying attention. But you can go check us out on YouTube. You can just search for us, Casual Cactus. Cactus with a K. It's going to be one of those nights. I can already feel it.
It's not even a Monday.
It's not even a Monday. I don't have that.
This.
I don't have that. I don't have that excuse anymore.
Yeah, you do. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's Monday plus.
Monday 2?
Monday plus.
Monday
the
plus
2nd?
is
Okay.
a very, very good answer.
Bonus Monday.
Bonus Monday. Bonus Monday round 2.
Oh.
Anyway, so you can go check out the YouTube channel, Casual Cactus, Cactus with a K, and you can find all of our video content that we produce. We do also run a Discord server. Nope, it's not working. Okay.
I feel that.
That's really weird. I'm going to have to dig into that, but not right now. We do run a Discord server. It is the place where we go for all of our announcements that we make, so you guys can go check that out. If we have anything that's going to affect the schedule, such as tonight, we will post announcements on the Discord server, so be sure you are tuning in to that. That is all I have announcements wise. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about real quick before we jump into the recap?
I got nothing.
No? Well then,
Oh, we did level.
we did
Some
level
of us
up.
did.
Some of us leveled
Some
up.
of us are working on it right now.
Okay then. Who
like
would
the
like
before class.
to recap last session then?
I can recap. There might have been some stuff that we talked about at the beginning that I have lost track of, but my see me notes pretty much included that we found our ruins and went to find them, and our glorious Henry decided to wrong person, sorry, Milo, there we go.
I did that last time.
Our glorious Milo decided that he was going to fly directly into the danger and pick up our wonderful Tommy Oliver.
Look, we were going to sit for another 15 minutes while y'all were making a plan. Y'all were in a scared mode.
We were in
decided-
caution plan mode, and they decided to just do the thing.
Yeah, caution
well,
plan mode. That's why
sort of
it's
a
taking
strong
us a year
Yeah.
to
term
level
for
up.
Tommy.
For Tommy's side of that, there wasn't as much deciding that happened.
I was just taking along for the ride.
Yes.
I had no say in the matter.
Hey, I asked you ready to go fight.
You
He's
said,
not-
"Are you ready to go?" I didn't know it was going to be flying into the fight.
Yeah,
But
you sound like
a hostage.
He kind of, yeah. So he got taken off into the mist, where we found trolls in the dungeon, which wasn't really a dungeon, but we eventually subdued them. Tommy had the brilliant idea of a Rube Goldberg,
Rube Goldberg death.
yeah, like troll death trap.
which didn't work out.
It didn't work, but it did help. Like, it got things so that somebody could hold their action and, like, that blow would still put them asunder. So, honestly, still useful. So, yeah, Rube Goldberg death trap. I think Dells accidentally decided to become incredibly toxic. And that toxicity ultimately...
Oh, acid.
Acid, yes.
Not poison, though.
What?
Toxicity is more like poison.
Oh, that's true.
I
That's
was
true.
like, what did I say?
No.
She was abrasive.
I was passive.
There we go. She was deeply abrasive to the trolls without knowing it in her spell choice, and managed to kind of win the day by doing necrotic damage, acid damage.
Acid and
yes,
force.
she was quite corrosive, and we found the skeleton that had the locket. And now we have the skeletons in the bag. Did we take
Yes.
the skeletons with us? Yes. We took the skeletons with us because that seems smart. So we still have her locket, which is now with the other guy, in the bag. And we went to the round building, the tower.
Mhm.
And there wasn't really anything of note in there. And I think that's kind of where we left off, was exiting the tower to explore the rest of things. Did I miss anything important? Most of it was the combat.
There was a bit at the beginning.
Me and you talked.
Simi has questions
Oh,
for
yeah.
Milo.
Block
we-
that from my memory because it was traumatic.
You guys take first watch and talk. The rest of us go to sleep. Simi's concerned about the dream battle. Motivation talk. Milo really doesn't know what he wants, but didn't love his morals being questioned. Question Simi's moral
Thank you.
compass.
Thank you. I still didn't fire the arrow from that one.
Milo will not apologize for the dream. Felt like he had to defend himself. Kinda tense. Milo is lying to himself.
Yeah. Yes, roll the deception against himself.
That was for something that may or may not come up later, but we'll see.
Cabbage and Dells. Dells give Cabbage a fish jerky, and Cabbage is confused but gives her beef jerky. Apparently, this is a fishing village apology, and we're good now. We play with
That's
the magic
right.
sand table and draw a dick in it. There's a storm.
That's right, we did.
And that's
I'm
and
sorry
then
I
I think
missed
pretty
that.
much everything else is.
We'll see if that goes through. I just
There
said
were
that.
things under a trap door. Cubbies in the basement with magic things, bracers, and a key.
Yes.
Some
Yes.
scrolls.
We haven't identified those yet, right?
We found out what kind of magic they
Okay.
do, whatever. And we leave Mal poking at a depression.
That's right.
Yep. Because Mal is deeply confused because there was some real weird stuff going on.
That's fair.
Okay. So you guys are coming out of the tower. Mal is digging a hole, diggy hole.
As one does when one is a dwarf.
Indeed. It is still raining on you guys.
Freaking rain.
Was there anything else at that site to explore, or was it just those three buildings?
Pretty much just those three buildings. You can kind of see the outlines of foundations, but most of whatever else was there is gone now.
Okay. I guess I will go and help Mal poke at a depression.
Mal is deeply depressed.
So what is it that you see there? What's
What do you have 5
why are you?
Mal
why
will
are-
stick the shovel into the ground and reach back into his pocket and pull out the ball bearing from earlier. Put this, and he'll point to a spot like 2 feet away. Right there.
Okay. She's gonna take the ball bearing and put
And
it.
it'll roll really, really slowly back down. There's just something here.
Okay. All right, fair. I don't have a shovel, so just gonna like.
It's really muddy. You probably
Yeah.
don't want to do that, especially if you hit like rocks or something. You're gonna bang up your hands.
Oh, you weren't there for that. Never mind.
There for what?
She just starts like.
Just tossing boulders.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna help him out with my, like I punch and kick trees, so this isn't.
I guess. So we haven't actually leveled up yet, though.
Not yet.
Oh,
You gotta have
well, I've changed my numbers, so functionally I'm here.
Yeah, that's fine. So at the next
Long
long
rest.
rest, you guys will level up.
Mhm.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
Oh, so your
Okay.
ability to do something is no longer available, is it?
I was gonna start molding earth and pulling up stuff, but I got a shovel.
You shouldn't have asked. That's your mistake.
Well, this is the way we usually do it: is that you don't get your features or whatever until the next long rest.
Okay.
But
Yeah. And I forgot to make that explicit, but yeah, you're absolutely right on that.
That's how we've always done it. I just forgot that we hadn't taken a long rest.
So Killian is sort of,
He's in analysis mode.
he's in
on
analysis
trail
mode because
regeneration.
he's looking at. Well, he's got a lot to look at. He's got the little
Vial.
vial of troll blood.
He'll be busy for the next.
He's got his
however
his
long it takes.
hummingbird that obviously got smashed by a troll, and he's having to try and figure out how to put it back together. He has also found other mechanical bits and bobs sort of scattered around the site that don't belong to his creation. And he's sort of picking them up and hanging on to them for later analysis.
corpse collector is what we figured.
Oh. Sorry, just read that title.
We have Shaggy went to us, right?
Whoa.
It's a
Ow.
couple hours off.
Wow.
Sorry.
Was it an hour?
It's about an hour off. Yeah, you guys left it because the town is in sort of a hollow. So they left the shaggin up on the bluff, basically out of the hollow, just in case.
And we don't want to get him stuck in the mud.
We'll be stuck out here for an eternity.
Especially if this rain goes on for a while, it'd be a really bad thing.
Yeah.
Thunk.
Oh.
Oh.
And I will join you in
Squishing
digging.
it around.
It'd be funny if you gave me telekinesis at that point. I just lift whatever it is.
So as the two of you start sort of clearing out around this metallic whatever, you realize it's pretty large and
Oh.
sort of humanoid shaped.
Oh.
Large.
Well,
I get ready polymorph because I think that might be what I think it is.
Oh.
So I'm gonna just get ready.
And eventually you get up to its head and realize that it is a mechanical construct.
Okay.
And it's got
Is it a corpse collector?
it's got several corpses strapped to it. And there is a great big obvious slash across its chest of multiple claws.
and it's broken the thing that Killian would want to steal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure because otherwise he'll be upset with me.
No, yeah, it has broken that. So there it is.
Killian, come break this down for me. Take whatever parts you're gonna take,
I'll be there in just a minute.
and I will leave because I don't want to do any more work.
I just keep kind of tunneling around it to make it easier for Killian. What?
I found out what it was.
So Simi, make me a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna blow up.
My
Are you
curiosity has been sated. I'm good.
Oh, that's not bad. A what?
Perception.
Perception?
See,
So that's gonna be a 27.
Nice. So as you're sort of clearing out around this thing, you do notice that sort of on its backside, as you clear out some of the dirt and sand and muck and stuff underneath it, there is a little access port that pops loose and hangs open.
Oh, it's got a butt.
And the
Buttons.
the hatch portion is actually really, really thick and really, really heavy. And as it swings down, there are actually
nuclear core rolls out.
there are a couple of there's a little like leather, really badly beaten leather satchel that falls out onto the ground.
It's human leather.
So as you peer inside, you do see a scroll case and what looks to be a little scribe's kit.
Okay. I'm gonna tuck that into my stuff so it doesn't get wet.
Okay.
Is 2 of them?
So it's one pouch, but it's got those two
okay,
things
okay.
in it.
So a scribe's kit, and I will
Mhm.
tell people about this later.
'Kay.
Scribe's kit and a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else
You
of
should
note?
climb
Okay.
inside that hatch.
I feel like that would be a terrible idea.
It is.
It's not big enough for a person to get into.
For a
Fit my
person
foot in.
or for a person?
Either.
Or
Dang it. That's true. That's true.
Just Inger
Okay.
working this like
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Titanfall.
You gonna set up camp?
So Mal,
Leonor's returning back to
make me a perception check.
Ooh,
stable.
I'm really good at these guys.
dragon.
Hour walking.
8.
Oof.
I rolled a 10.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Mal.
Alrighty.
Mal. Why?
The mud softens and just kind of claps on him.
Quicksand.
Well, you're proficient in getting out of that. I assume that's easier than swimming through cheese. A mudslide.
I just said not to Braden. He doesn't deserve it,
But
but
he's getting it anyway.
But he earned it.
I earned
Like
it.
that. He
Damn
didn't
right.
deserve it, but he earned it.
Okay.
Um,
Anybody else doing anything else?
I am going to, I guess, like really double check the rest of the space and see
Okay.
if there is anything that we might have missed.
Roll me an investigation.
That's not as good as my perception. It's still not bad. 18. Just not great. There's a big difference between a +8 and a +2.
Beyond finding more bits of like corpse collector components, there's not a lot else that you're able to find.
Hi. Sorry.
Oh, Griffin!
So it's dawning on me now that maybe we're the bad guys in this situation, seeing as the trolls apparently were kicking the butts of the corpse collectors, and now we have killed the trolls.
Oops.
You can keep thinking that.
Cabbage.
I don't know anything about trolls.
Cabbage. Dells. You guys doing anything in particular?
Just sketching away.
Tommy? No? Just sketching? Okay.
just keeping an eye on things generally.
Okay.
Mal is just poking around the trapdoor. He wants to figure out that mechanism as best he can, and he also is really deeply confused about that whole situation. So he's just like poking around in there trying to figure out why it is what it is.
Okay.
That's
Anything?
a good thing to investigate.
Did my Douglas come with them? Or...
No.
We
we
got
No.
special permission.
Oh, we have to release one.
Why, do you see them right now?
No, no, no.
You just see people walking.
Player needs to know.
You have a +1 when you have a therapist around.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good mechanic.
So
Well, since my therapist isn't here.
yeah, you were kind of lost in thought when the whole battle with the trolls was happening.
Oh, that's right. You have therapists. Yes, I forgot.
Yeah, at some point we're planning to take you to see them, but not
That's right.
until
Yeah.
this is done, apparently.
Although we did have youth therapy, kind of.
No, we
was
had
Truth or
Truth or Dare.
It was kind of therapy.
Kind of.
That's the
Truth came out that needed to come out.
Yep. That's how therapy works,
So
basically.
anything?
Truth or dare.
Yeah. We staying here. We're going back to the shaggin.
I think, well, if there's nothing else, we should probably head back to the shaggin.
Do we have a reason to stay?
I think we have more reasons to leave than to stay, unless
Honestly, I
anybody
don't
else
know,
has
but-
anything.
Yeah.
So Cabbage and Mal, make me a perception check.
So Cabbage, make a perception check.
So if we're gonna stay, I was gonna start a fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first one of the night, I believe.
Yep. I mean, that's still. What did you say? Perception? That's still a 10, but.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, but that's
Oh,
a 4.
Jeez.
Jeez! My passive
Oh,
perception,
dear.
though, is 18.
My passive is 8.
Okay. Since you rolled so badly, you're not gonna catch it.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But I will say, because of your passive perception, you're starting to get a little bit of an uneasy feeling, and you don't know why.
What'd you eat last night?
I can't remember.
Guys, I don't think we should be here anymore. We should get out.
I think that's what we were discussing right now, yes.
Well, we should go.
Okay.
I'm not quite
Okay.
done drawing this thing in the hole.
That sounds like you're back at your brothel.
It does a bit.
Okay. With her, actually, sorry. Can I borrow dice?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I still have
Yeah.
dice. No,
Don't
thank
worry.
you.
I have koi if you want koi.
Okay. All right. So now that Cabbage has said she's got some weird spidey senses going on, can I roll perception to see if there's anything going on?
Sure.
That'd be a 9.
That would be a no.
Congrats, you're the only one that's rolled above double digits.
I would just trust her gut and go, but
Okay,
on
so
the way
Yeah,
out, I will
what's
pay attention.
what's everybody's at this point? What's everybody's passive perception?
Don't even ask me.
15, but I never rolled perception, so.
15,
11.
11.
So-
So you're making an active roll.
Yeah, I made an active roll, and we're back to the 27.
Okay.
10.
10. Your what is your
No.
passive?
8,
8. And your passive was the
18.
18.
Teenies.
Okay.
It is 10 plus your proficiency.
10.
Not unless you
Okay.
have bonus to
Oh,
your...
actually, it's 19.
19.
Sorry.
Wait, 10 plus what?
Plus your wisdom, plus your.
Oh, wait, did our proficiency bonus go up?
It did.
It,
Is
it
that
will
four?
at night. Yeah.
Oh,
On
yeah.
the level up. So it's 10 plus whatever your perception bonus is. So if you're proficient with perception, it's your wisdom plus your proficiency. Otherwise, it's just your wisdom.
Oh, okay, that's why. It's a 10. I have no wisdom.
Okay.
This makes sense.
Well,
This tracks.
so Cabbage's spidey sense is going off. Everyone's sort of starting to gather things and think about moving out of the ruins. And the stream that runs through the middle of it starts to swell.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
And-
In the
Oh,
fishy
yeah.
village.
And now, that's when it triggers in your brain that you've kind of been blocking out a familiar sound of a dam giving way.
About to flood.
And
Oh,
a river flooding and a wall of water rushing down the hollow towards you guys.
Run!
Well, let's see.
And-
Everybody get inside.
Oh, it's the sword the
And-
master of water
What?
can do.
Where I am.
And Killian is sort of oblivious out in the middle of the courtyard.
Killian! I'm gonna.
At this point, all of you can now get a can now start to hear the wall of rushing water coming towards you. You've got about a round before it reaches the center
Yes.
of town.
Didn't you give us all water breathing before we came in here?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean this won't hurt.
Yeah. We're
So-
not gonna drown.
But we might die from force damage.
In 24 hours.
So Mal is like halfway in the hole looking at this thing and he's like, wait. Everybody inside!
In the hole?
Yep!
So remind me, does that also
There's a hole.
confer swim speeds on
It
you?
does not.
Okay.
It's,
It is just you get
Can it
to
fit all of
breathe
us?
underwater.
oh yeah, we were all in there before.
Because of my.
Because of your hat.
Yeah, but most of us don't.
All right, so you guys have a round.
Mal is getting ready to hit the button.
What? Why are you in the hole?
Because otherwise we're gonna die.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with it.
Not the hole he was digging, the hole that had the airtight seal.
Oh! That's why I was confused.
Where'd my lid just go?
What?
It's in my sleeve.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Reverse magician
He-
yourself?
I did, yeah.
What? Sealed hole?
Where we found the scrolls and
Actually,
the
I could polymorph into a
bracers
catfish.
and-
Oh.
Yeah, not the one he was just digging,
Okay.
but the one that we found last time.
Okay.
We all fit this. Okay.
Yeah, we all were in there before, so.
Okay.
Okay, run. Okay.
All right,
I
so
might stay out here.
You're gonna get slapped
So-
by a giant wall of water.
everybody except Mal, because Mal is at the hole, roll me a d6.
You should definitely not stay. out.
I'm sorry, not a d6. Roll a d4. I'm sorry.
But I got a 6.
6 could be bad.
That's true.
Oh, I rolled a d6, I got 2. I rolled a d4, I got a 2.
Okay.
I also
So just
got a 2.
Just catfish.
Am I able?
all right. So
Or koi fish.
we'll just go around the table. 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
4.
0.
3.
3, 2,
Dang it!
and 2.
Brayden,
What?
you needed a 1.
So those are the number of rounds it's going to take you to get to Mal.
Uh-oh. But we have... Okay.
So
So
lower numbers were
higher
better.
is
But we only have a round.
There is one round before the water hits the town.
Makes it. I have a swim speed.
Okay. Sorry. What was the numbers again?
You.
I know what I.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2.
Okay. Okay.
And I can't walk on water yet.
All right.
Well...
It doesn't matter when you get hit by a wall of it anyway, but that is not a skill I yet possess until a long
Quick,
rest.
another app. I need to open another
How
app.
far away is this hole?
And then you look at me.
So the number you just rolled,
Yes.
the 2,
Yes.
it's going to take you 2 rounds to get there.
It looks really good.
Thank you.
So
Oh. I see.
now, if you want to go there, now you have other options. That's the 2 rounds to get to Mal. Given this layout, you're probably closer to the tower or maybe the other structure that you could climb up onto the walls for whatever. If you guys want to look at, if you want those options, let's have initiatives at this point.
Against water?
Oh, are you serious? It was a 20 and rolled to an 8.
Hey, mine's an 8 and didn't have anything to do with the 20.
Mine's an 8.
3 8.
Mine's an 11.
Well, I have a plus to that. But.
Well, yeah, I did too. Yeah, 10.
All right.
23.
Okay.
10.
25.
Okay.
11.
9.
11.
Hey.
10.
All right.
Hey, Cassian. How do you feel about flying?
Again? Oh, no, it was Tommy, not Castian last time.
All right. So,
See, every character I pick control water, but this one I was like, I never use it. I'm not gonna pick it.
Control water has been incredibly handy for us before because Mizu.
Yes.
That's why I don't have it.
Except for Mizu's
all
not here.
right. So, Cabbage, wall of water rushing down at you. You've been sort of beckoned toward Mal.
And I rolled a 1, so
you
I
can
make
get
it.
there. You can get there in the round before the water actually gets to you.
But I can see that not everybody else is going to make it.
Right. Let me actually.
Oh no, I just saw where I am.
That's not.
Oh, okay.
That's not accurate?
Yeah, that's
sick.
not accurate. It's-
Okay.
I brought it up to give you guys a sense of the layout because you guys
Okay.
have been moving around this this place, exploring and doing stuff. Killian's pretty far out.
Oh no, poor Killian.
As in, like, he's not savable, or is he in a safe place?
How far?
No,
away
we're just gonna leave him because Keith will not kill him while Lance isn't here.
Except that's mighty meta, and I would not.
I know,
Just
I'm just
leave him
joking.
there.
How far away is Killian? Like
Um,
feet wise, because of spells and such.
We'll say
Well-
that he's about 100 feet out.
Knowing Killian, he might. Just the short time that I've known him,
He might
probably
just
has some sort of automatic safety measure that, like, as soon as he touches water, he's like,
He
fine.
pulls
I don't know about automatic, but for those of us that were there before, he's been in an avalanche before and had a solution.
So he
Was he?
basically,
When is he even land on it?
So
When
he
in
was
the
he
avalanche,
alive?
what he did was he used levitate and then
Oh,
did
that's right.
something with a rod. Oh, he used levitate on a bar.
But so he's in armor. I'm assuming like there'd be some sort of like a switch that you need
That's
to
what I was
flip
thinking.
to
Scuba gear.
Maybe.
go catch it, scuba gear.
Should
I mean-
I know
mainly,
so I can find a switch.
mainly just setting the stage for you guys. He does seem like he's a little bit further afield than the rest of you.
Okay. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and head over to Mal.
Okay.
Nobody is close enough to, like, grab and bring with me, I'm assuming.
Good point, Lance.
Oh, so he'll answer you, but he won't answer me.
And when your DM texts you in a game that you're not available to be at, you answer.
Well, I didn't text him. He's apparently
watching.
just watching.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair.
All right. So you're gonna
Tell me
head
where the
for
switch
Mal.
is.
Yeah, and I'm not close enough to anybody to, like, grab them and yank them with me.
No.
Okay.
All right. So
Got my request and said yes. That's probably a bad decision on his part.
Castian.
Okay.
I don't know what you
I don't
guys
know
are
where
thinking.
I am.
Again, you just
Just get
There's-
you're
so
two.
Simi's
Yeah.
probably gonna
Don't
run
worry
after
about
him.
where people are on the map
Yeah.
because
I-
it's not accurate. Just know that you're two. You were three.
That was
out.
3 actually.
So you were 3 rounds out.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that you cannot get to Mal and Cabbage
I'm gonna
before
head,
the water
I'm gonna head
hits.
for the tower.
Okay.
And
Roll me a d4 and subtract 1.
that's a 1.
So it is a 1? Okay.
You're there.
All right, so you can get to the tower this round before the water hits.
Okay, I wasn't here last time, so the tower, does it have like a window up top or anything like that?
Yeah, so it's 3 levels.
3 levels?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we cleared
Well,
it out.
it's 2 levels plus the roof, but yeah.
Okay, and it's cleared out?
Yeah, it's been cleared out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head for the tower and go up the stairs.
Okay.
It's also really rickety.
It,
I would
it
say-
is pretty rickety. As you're entering, you do notice that it's sort of with the vibrations of the water coming at you. It is definitely
Falling apart.
you're feeling it.
Still
You're
safe.
you're hearing sort of the grinding of
This is
stone
fine.
on stone.
Well, I just don't want it to get hit with the initial water coming in. I mean, if the tower can take that, I mean, it falls over, it falls over. I'm going for a window anyway, so. Yeah.
Any port in a storm, right?
Any
Yep.
port in a storm. Yeah.
Any port in a storm. Okay.
I'll head to the top window.
Okay. I assume.
You okay there?
I just showed Jenny one of my options.
I don't hate it.
I'm going to assume that between Mal and Simi has the higher dex.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm definitely. I'm super dexy.
So Simi, you have 2 rounds to. You feel like it's going to take you longer to get to Mal and Cabbage than, or it's going to take you. The water will get to you before you get to them.
Is Killian? I don't know that you're gonna do that.
Let's play it now.
So where in this is Killian? Like where on the field would he be?
He is probably down at the south end, close to the river, like the river. Far enough out of position that it's going to be tough for him to get to safety.
Like I don't have great options, but I wouldn't just leave him there either.
I can take care of him.
Is that like a stone wall sort of a situation?
Yes.
Okay. So
I mean, it's not super high. It's maybe like in places it's head high, in places it's chest high.
but it's a break.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to, if he still seems lost in his own little world,
Roll me an insight.
He's a big boy.
Insight's good.
So.
that's gonna be a +9. Where'd it go? +8. So that's gonna be 24.
24.
Is he still Killian's own?
Actually, not really. He's noticing the sudden bustle of activity, and he's looking up, and he can, he's looking past you guys at this wall of water, and realizing that something is up, and you can kind of see him reaching for something.
I am going to, not knowing what the heck is going on with him, I am going to run over and kind of scream for him to get behind the wall so at least there's a break in the force, and put my tentacles up and over both of us and crouch us down behind the wall thing unless he tells me he's doing something else,
Okay.
which, I mean, if he hasn't gone yet, he would have time to tell me.
Okay, so you can get about halfway to him. You were a 2, he was a 4. So with your 1 round, you can get about halfway to him.
Can I double my speed with a dash?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Oh, there you are.
Not in gear.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over and do that.
Does Tommy see her tentacles?
Or hear them.
Don't you do it! Oh! I'll throw things.
When it comes around to you, I will let you make a check to see if you see them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Ha! In pain, in need.
This wall of water will probably kill you all. But I'll probably be fine. 'Cause I can breathe underwater.
Well, all of us can.
Because of you.
I'm your savior.
Yeah.
Just gotta
You won't
break
drown,
out
but at
with
least the
some-
bludgeoning damage might not
Okay. Mal,
I'm hoping for breaking that up a little bit with the wall.
you don't.
No, that's.
Okay, so Cabbage is now in the hole.
Cabbage is in the hole. You don't think anyone else can
Cabbage
get
in the
there
hole.
before the water does.
Who is closest to me aside from Cabbage?
It would probably be.
Not me.
Well, you rolled a 2,
three,
right?
3.
No, who rolled a 2?
So it's either of these two, but neither of them is close enough. It doesn't look like they can get to you quite in time before the water gets there.
Okay, can I hold an action for an Eldritch Blast?
You can hold an Eldritch Blast. What's going to trigger it?
Once Tommy has moved as close to me as he can.
He's gonna kill him.
Yes, and you're suffering. Come on.
I don't want you to drown!
Let's make this
Come here.
Yeah, you can hold your Eldritch Blast for until Tommy
For
moves
until.
close.
Make sure he falls
Closes.
over.
Okay, so with like a bonus action or whatever and a little bit of movement, I'm going to shut the door on Cabbage.
On me?
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sealing you in the hole.
You went out of the hole
That's
Yeah.
what she
and left me.
So you're just in the darkness all by yourself.
Great.
It's sealed. You're not going to be able to open it again.
Older brothers all over again.
No, there's a button. We opened it before, remember?
But it wasn't underwater. Will it work
I mean,
underwater?
I have.
So it slid sideways, so I don't see why not. It's not
Okay.
like it's opening up or even
That's
in.
fair. That's fair.
I only have 2 older brothers.
All right,
One
but
is usually
so Cabbage, the door closed. Mal scampers out, and you hear a button get pushed, and the door snaps shut, and you are left in the dark.
Let's hope this is airtight.
It is.
Good.
We know that because.
Oh, great. I'm just gonna run out of there and die.
You can just open the door.
Can't it not open from the inside?
Why would you think that?
I don't know, because there was a button on the outside.
We don't know that it can open from the
Look for a
inside.
safety glow-in-the-dark handle.
Just follow the flashing lines along the aisle.
Put your hand at the light and wave until help comes. Sorry. That's a
In
different
case
thing.
of an emergency, put your head between your legs
And
and your seatmate.
Get your bugger by. Yep.
All right.
Did you hotbox it before you close the door?
Always.
Okay. So you're holding your action. Okay.
Yep.
Between Tommy and
What's your
Milo, what is your dex bonus?
Oh my goodness. Where is
I have a 14.
So you're a +2
2, yeah.
and a +2.
Plus 2.
What is your raw score?
14 or 15?
14.
14. So roll off.
Okay.
So roll me a d20.
Oh, actually, can I amend my trigger?
5.
5.
4.
All right. So Tommy will go
Wow.
first. But first,
Can I amend my trigger to be Milo because he's less likely to survive the direct force of the water?
Me?
sure.
Yeah, when the water actually hits. Yeah.
Use a squish.
All right. So Tommy.
Use a squish.
Yeah, so
Unless
first
he sees you.
I want to know if I saw her tentacles.
Okay. Make me a perception check
Important for my story.
and see me.
This is
Triggers
important
the
character
memory.
development for
And
me,
see
alright?
me. Were you trying to hide your
It's
tentacles?
still more of an automatic response for
So
me,
no.
so
Okay.
no.
So just roll your perception
Plus,
check.
imminent danger is still
You're gonna awaken something in Tommy.
Oh.
Find out. We're about to find out.
Yay!
If she does, I'll note it down.
I was into something. It's on my computer in Angel
She
Groves.
fell on her arm, so I'm just doing some really, really gentle stuff to kind of
Alright,
help it not be a big knot.
Make it fall off.
This is
And
perception,
ripping her
right?
arm
Yeah,
off and
perception.
beating her with it.
Yeah, 6.
Nope, you did not notice. You were more concerned about that wall of water that's moving towards you.
Alright.
Killian just looks like water
So what
is
you
armor,
doing?
right?
You did see Mal slam the door shut, so you know that is no longer a viable
an
safe
option.
spot.
Except the walls. I mean,
Yeah, I mean the walls.
What good that does.
Okay, then
Mm.
where am I in relation to? Yeah, okay.
All I know is you were at least 2 rounds away from that spot anyway.
That
so,
spot. But what about to?
Other than
Killian.
that, you can be. So you are. You could. You could.
You could.
You could indeed.
Yes.
No, because you can't use a dash as a bonus action. It would take you 2 rounds to get to Killian. Oh wait, you're a barbarian. No, you're a.
I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, you're a barbarian. Barbarians cannot use dash as a bonus action.
Some of them can, but
Some
not-
of them
not
can,
his.
but not typically. So it would take you 2 rounds to get there. You do see Simi sort of there with him holding him,
Hugging.
There's
hugging
some
him.
weird like black cage thing going on.
It's probably stupid Killian magic.
Stupid
What
Killian
was this
magic.
for?
That's what I'm.
In fact, as you
That's what I'm figuring.
watch, you actually see. Let me make sure of something real quick. Okay. As you're watching, you actually see him reach up to the harness that he's wearing and
Yeah.
pull a cord.
Yeah.
And he sort of just fades out of existence.
Leaving-
With seam
Flame spider stuff.
Nope.
Nope. Of course not.
Well,
figures.
He just left you.
I'm gonna die now. Bye, guys. It's okay. I'm
No.
gonna hide behind my little wall and hope for the best. Hopefully that at least breaks the force enough.
Okay. Just punch the water as it comes in.
That's what you.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a world of magic. I'll try.
Magic fist.
Actually, what is?
I don't know why, but my mind is
Stunning strike the water.
It's instantly going to
That would be amazing.
Star Wars and like cutting open a tauntaun and hiding
Yeah.
inside.
There was that hatch. Just climb up the butt.
That, you know, I don't know.
Air
Which are
pocket.
the trolls.
Yeah, I was thinking about the trolls. Yeah.
I mean, it does give you
cast
some cushioning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't think I can actually get one.
Just put your head inside. You have water breathing.
That's real gross.
Save yourself a concussion
Yeah.
with troll blubber.
My troll helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no one wears that armor in an RPG. Troll armor.
Looking around me, what do I see? So besides, I saw Killian vanish. He's too far away from me anyway. What is within my range of time?
Well, you've got the option of trying to scramble up some of the walls. There are some trees that are there that you might be able to climb up if you wanted
That's
to.
about
Hold on to dear life on his tree.
You were. Roll me a d4.
One.
You could also make it to the tower.
And that's where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely going down, but at least then you can like jump in and dive. Maybe
Yeah.
it won't be like an
You
entire
won't take the initial
wall.
brunt of the.
I'm gonna
Slapping
go
you
for the
down.
tower.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see anybody else that I can help, so I'm gonna go for the tower.
Okay.
Y'all are making me feel bad.
You just ran.
All right. So you are clambering up the tower right behind
Well,
Castian,
but
basically.
I am
really though. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually one thing I want to. Never mind. I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
No, because it'll make us immobile, I guess. I was gonna say as soon as I see him, I was gonna grab him and hold on to him.
We're going down together.
Yeah, it's like, kind of like, cause like safety in numbers, right? It's like, don't let go, kind of a thing.
Don't let go, Jack.
If you want to.
Are you gonna
If
find
you
a
want
door?
Oh my gosh! Just mental image of Cassian standing by a window, getting ready to jump if necessary, and then just Tommy coming up behind him, hugging him.
We're gonna die anyway.
Enjoy your last moment together.
As he hangs on, he says, "We are good."
We are no one.
I mean, if you want to do that, you can. If you would rather
well,
not, that's okay.
My
I don't know if you
intention,
can catch me though.
my intention was to be like, usually like in that kind of situation, you try and
Yeah.
You just want to hang on so that you don't get swept apart. It totally makes sense.
that's my idea, and I don't know what he's thinking, but yeah.
Not a bad idea, all things.
Not a bad
Jokes aside.
idea.
All right, I'll try that if I can get close to him.
Would you? Yeah, I mean,
could you?
you would. You'd be able to.
Okay.
We'll say.
Yes.
We're playing things a little loosey goosey here with this one. We're not worried so much about speeds and everything. Would you allow him to wrap you up in a bear hug?
Well,
Because
the
if
thing
not, you'll
is,
have
we
to make a
have
roll for
choice.
it.
What do you have a choice?
Do you whisper in his ear?
Please.
as you do this?
Not that he could hear it right now, but
So would you let him? Yes or no?
No.
Then you're gonna have to roll for the grapple check. You're gonna have to roll the grapple check. So
It's for your safety.
So make an athletics roll, and
In the
Castian can
arms
dodge with
of-
either athletics or acrobatics.
Let's go acrobatics.
Okay,
oh,
That's a 19.
roll your athletics.
Daniel, fly out the window if you miss.
That is, it's the strength athletics.
Oh, yeah,
It's a grapple check.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm so glad.
Oh, come on, that's not a roll.
I was gonna grab you, but I think you're too far away.
Might be too heavy too, unless you've
Oh,
got
that-
a decent start.
I can
that's a
lift 500
26.
pounds.
So,
Oh, nice.
despite your best
Son of a
efforts,
bitch.
you kind of catch him late as he's barreling towards you, and you try to sidestep, but you just run right into his grasp, and he like bear hugs you right into the window frame.
Steven, do you have a way of sliding away?
Are we on the top level window?
Yeah. So you guys are up in the
You're
on
in
the
the room,
second
right?
level.
I don't know if I can get to you.
Okay.
I'm going to try to
So
fix
so
that.
there's ground floor,
Yeah.
second floor, and then it's just the roof of the tower.
Mal doesn't know
Okay.
that.
Yep.
You know, it's a flat roof with crenellations and all of that. But you're on the topmost interior level.
And did he get water breathing too?
Everyone gets water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get water breathing.
breathing.
You get water breathing.
I was gonna figure
Milo.
something out about the water.
Okay.
I'm last.
Oh!
Okay, because we're at the window, that's not too bad.
Pull your shenanigans. Just pull your
I thought you
shenanigans.
said you like
How tall of a tidal wave are we looking at? Are we like 60 feet? 200
stories
feet?
high.
2 stories high?
We're in a basin, my friend.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because that will greatly depend on what I do. Because certain things I can do require certain distances.
Okay. So it's not like a vertical wall.
No, I understand.
But it ramps up pretty swiftly, and at its peak, at its crest, it's about 50 feet high.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the higher you are, the less force there
Is
is.
it?
Yeah.
The stuff down low, not only are you getting the force of the water
Okay.
and everything behind it, you're getting current and anything that's picked up along the way. Up higher, you're better off.
Okay.
So what you doing there, Milo?
Slightly better off.
Squirt.
I'm going to to turn into a wyvern. I'm going to fly, grab her, and go up.
Grab me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Linda was one.
You rolled 4, right?
I rolled 3, so I have 3. 3
Okay.
So that's what I am doing.
And how far
80
up?
feet.
80 feet? Okay. So you're able to get above the wave.
Tentacles just.
Oh!
Sorry.
What is this feeling?
Okay.
I get the moment I lay eyes on you.
Unfortunately, this is when the tidal wave hits.
But I didn't get to go yet.
Yeah, it beat you by 1. It was on a 10.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well. No! I see my fishing pole.
How?
Hey, at least you'll get to die underwater.
So she was a 3 out.
She was a 3 out.
At a guess, how far is that?
I mean, if you can.
Because if she's got 30 feet of movement, 3
Probably,
turns is
probably about
90 feet.
about 7. Probably more like 70.
Okay. So since my original target left, could I change it again and aim it at Dels?
Um,
Yeah, you can 10 feet closer so you can see the whites of her eyes.
yeah, you can.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at you.
I assume you're gonna trigger it now.
Yeah, if that is possible.
Yeah.
So, like, I
To drag
see-
you 10 feet closer, and or as I'm like running towards you, I'm going to try to drag you closer so that I can hopefully help shield you from the brunt of the water.
Question.
Sure.
I have a reaction.
What is your reaction?
My reaction is, I think, if we could just bear with me for 5 seconds.
Sure.
Shield.
Yep.
It does not. It does not say that it will not work against water.
I mean, it's also not making an attack roll against you. But
Yeah.
that said, and maybe to
Maybe
avoid
it'll-
some of the stuff in the water.
Yeah, it'll reduce the damage you would have taken.
Okay, I'll take it.
Area effect.
Very much so.
Okay, well, as I see,
That's good.
so I see him go poof, and then this wiggly thing take off.
Wiggly thing.
Tim go in for that.
Well,
Last
you see the two of them going up the tower, and
Okay.
once they're inside, you really can't see.
And then,
Okay, and then
Him
does
shooting
a
at me.
19
Oh,
hit your
sin
AC?
is key.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so if a 19 hits, you take 4 points of force damage.
Yeah,
Sitting on
exactly.
I'm like, et tu, brute.
Yeah.
Uh,
Top the tower.
In the window, just holding each
Okay.
other.
Okay.
It's a good day to die, I suppose.
So I was like, no. Try it down.
and then I would like to put my shadow in front of you and then switch places with it so that Mal is going to be like between her and the water as best he can to stop the force of the water hitting her.
Or be the force that hits her.
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
he will become
so-
a projectile.
Now, you saved your action, which was the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So
So if we
That's
can't
all
do
you
that,
can
that's
do.
what he's trying to do. But
So I'm sorry. So what benefit does the Eldritch Blast have for me?
it puts you 10 feet closer to Mal.
Oh.
For what good that does.
Thanks.
Mal was just trying to basically get between you and the water, but
So in response to the Eldritch Blast, my shield comes up. How about that?
okay.
Um,
Anything else?
I have nothing else. I was going to fly, but
Well,
never
you'll
mind.
still have a turn.
If I'm
still have a turn.
conscious, yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
And I forgot to rage. So is that too late now?
it's too late
Okay.
now.
question: is the window facing where the water's coming from, or is it facing the other way?
Um,
Evens are odds.
evens or odds?
Is it-
Go evens.
It is odds, so it is facing the onrushing water.
Oh, head on.
Is it morning or evening? Is it romantic sunset or?
It's dark, dreary, and cloudy.
All right. So, everyone is out of the path except for the two of you.
Out of the direct path.
You
gotta
get
save.
so the both of you get swept up in the water.
Okay.
Swoosh.
Shit!
You so
Drowning
Dells,
with you again.
I mean, you can both breathe and you can grab one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the stuff in the water that's the problem.
Yeah.
So-
If they
so
float,
Dells,
Yes.
you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not
That's not
terrible.
terrible.
Too bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mal is going to take 11.
Oh.
that could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
Well, wait for it. I'm about to hit the tower.
That's what takes it down.
And now I need both of you to make an athletics check.
That's yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Something.
glad.
Oof.
I would
Oh,
not
no.
have done well.
Think real high thoughts.
here we go again.
Oh, okay, hold on. I have favored by the gods, so I can do something
What?
about that.
Well, yeah, because you're the
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I thought it was a 1 for a second, but then I saw the little shelf.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there's the 1.
So that's gonna be so 8 minus 2. That's a 6.
Okay.
As the back of Mal's head hits your stomach.
24.
Okay. 24. So you are able to sort of hold your ground as best you can against the flow, against the current. It helps that you've seen one of these in action before, so you kind of know what to do, but this is still traumatic. Dells, you are getting swept away, my dear.
I know what that's like.
Can I still see her?
You can still see her, yes.
Okay, then I am moving with the flow of the water to try to keep up with
Okay,
her.
cool. Dells, that does bring us to your turn now, and you can do what you're gonna do.
Am I conscious?
You are still conscious, yes.
Sweet.
You're just being swept away.
Okay. Can I
Someone else
see
left.
now?
Upstairs, wondering.
Okay.
I know what that is, don't worry.
Is that yours?
Yep.
Can I see Mel?
You can see Mal, yes.
Okay. I will use.
You have no control over yourself, like movement-wise, in the water because you're being swept away, unless you do something really tricky.
Yes. I would like to use Twin Spell,
Okay,
and I would like to levitate us both.
Nice.
that works. That is very sneaky and tricky.
I'm like, why water? Why? I tuned on I only fix myself. So yeah, I pull us up, or I do twin spell. As long as you're willing to be taken out of the water, and we can rise up 20 feet.
Okay.
You can't move, but
All right. So that'll put you about 10 feet below.
The safest.
It'll be about 10 feet below these guys.
I'm like,
I'm gonna be like, go towards the tower in case one of them goes. We can catch
Okay.
him.
Not worried, but he might have problems.
All right.
It's like coming at you while you're holding on to a man tenderly in the window.
I'm looking around. I'm like, what am I seeing?
Ironically enough, we now have to have a saving throw for the tower.
Cabbage gets to see none of this. Cabbage is missing everything.
So
She's
Cabbage.
literally in the dark.
So go. You're first in initiative. I will
Yeah.
have you make the saving throw for the tower.
Too good. Too good.
So just roll a d20. Tell me what it is.
Don't
Would
kill
you-
us.
Ability 20 minus 3.
Better not be -3.
All right. So
You're going down.
So-
baby.
so the boys in the tower.
For the boys!
So for the boys in the tower,
Just a couple of boys.
you're standing there at the window.
Don't
Tommy's
let me know I
hanging
see
on
it.
to you, and you see this wall. You see this
We
water
don't
sort
know all our
of reach the bottom of the tower and just work its way up, and you hear and you feel the tower start to lean off plumb, and
Hang
it
on, Castian.
and it
Oh,
just
what?
keeps going.
What is he supposed to hold on to?
It's memory.
And so from above, all of you that are levitating / flying, you do see the water hit the tower, and the tower leans, and goes over.
Okay, is it falling towards the window or away from the window?
Oh, away from the window.
Away from the
falling
window.
backwards.
Yeah,
The
it's
water
falling,
hit.
backwards.
yeah, you guys are falling backwards.
Can anybody see us through the window?
We need to jump.
Okay, Cabbage.
Do you trust me?
So you hear
Tommy.
sort of all of a sudden you hear a sound that is very familiar to you. It is the rushing of water across the sort of the floor above you. So it's like, okay, and it sounds pretty gnarly, and you hear like big heavy things bouncing along the bottom of the water flow.
That's our bodies.
But you are standing there in the dark.
This whole coup could just be on your shoulders now.
Yeah.
You have finished the quest line for us.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, so
Okay.
May I make a suggestion?
sure.
Light a candle, start reading book 2 of the
Smut.
Sausage. Smut, yeah.
I don't want to waste light.
Or oxygen.
What if I
Or
die
oxygen.
in here?
That'd be pretty funny, because someone just finds you with a candle that's like that, and just book a smut on the other hand, and it's just like,
I'd be preserved because there wouldn't be any air.
that's true. It's preserved cabbage.
The book would be damaged.
She's
You could not
kimchi.
return it.
No. No.
It would get smoke damaged. You will definitely have to pay a fine at the library.
It wasn't a library.
I know, it was basically a library. That was a person.
Anyway, yeah.
She'll be
I
dead,
did
she
it.
won't have to pay a fine.
Castian, you are wrapped up in Tommy's arms. The tower is falling over with you.
Tommy, you jump, I jump.
Together?
I mean, you are attached.
Forever?
Together forever. No, I
you have
think
magic?
if we go separate, we might have a better chance.
I disagree.
This tower is like, no, I disagree with you.
Wait, Tower, pause. We gotta have a moment here.
I'm beginning regretting turning into a wyvern now.
It's like, I'm gonna be reasons. It's just like, you might think the boys are in a lot of trouble. This tower.
For the boys!
You might be
Well,
wondering how I
obviously-
ended up here.
Obviously, you have strength. I have acrobatics.
What does that have to do with anything?
So if we kind of separate, I can, jump my way to safety, and you can.
Die.
Yeah.
Endure.
Oh, you can just take it all.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, did I say that loud?
Okay. Yes. Sure. If you think you can do it. Yeah.
This
Sure.
conversation is yeah, if you think you could do it.
You can skip to safety. I'll bear it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then. Well, I release him.
If you love something, or someone, let them go.
Oh my gosh.
Spread your wings.
Not the romance
So
I
I'm
expected.
gonna get into the window.
Okay, so you're gonna
As
try
it's
and
falling.
get through the window.
Somewhere
as-
Yeah,
close.
and
I'm
when
missing
it's
something.
over enough to climb out, I'm going
It's
to
my
stand on the
dream.
I mean,
outside.
it's there now.
Yeah.
Now-
Are you coming through the window too?
Now,
Yeah.
as you're climbing out, the water is sort of sweeping up the tower, but we will deal with that later.
There's a loose board you could surf.
See
Or
me.
you could stay there and get wet.
Well, at least somebody is.
So see me. You are seeing from inside the tower. You're seeing Castian sort of scrambling out first, and looks like Tommy is coming out next. But it's gonna be a second.
Huh. Okay. I am going to have. I almost said Emir. Nope. Still not the right person. Milo. There we go. I'm going to have. I'm going to point over at them where he's crawling out the window and he is trying to behind him.
Okay.
And like have you fly us towards them, and can I hold the
The tentacle action.
the tentacle action for when I see that one of them is struggling in a bad way?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can I
hold my tentacle.
hold to tentacle
Sorry.
them?
Man on man, there's tentacle salvage.
This is
Okay.
turning into Tommy's
Yeah,
favorite episode. Porno.
So, getting out the window, is that action or movement?
We'll call that your movement.
Okay, then I'll hold my action.
Okay.
Just want to be clear on that.
So then that will take us to Mal.
Mal is just stuck in the air now. I don't know if they like. Thanks. I was trying to. Thanks.
Well, so it says you can change the target's altitude by 20 feet in either direction, but if you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move.
So you can go up
Oh,
and
so
down.
I can move myself.
You can move it without it being your like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Up to 20
He's just
You
stuck.
can move him up to 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
So you can only go 20 feet in elevation,
Up and down.
Yeah.
Put 10, right?
but this, the wall of water
So
is
you
like
could
50.
do that
Well,
as
especially
your,
when-
already. You can do that part as your
Right.
action.
Yeah, so they got swept up,
But you
and
do
then
it
she
for
self
yourself.
did herself.
So you can do both.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No.
just hanging out.
Thanks.
Okay, so
I
what
shot
is
Cabbage
it?
in. We're gonna need to go get her once it calms
So
down.
that's
Okay.
Tommy.
My turn?
Your turn.
Okay.
Just making sure you were safe. Never let go, Jack.
I will remind you, you
Door
are
fits
still
two
inside
rows.
the tower as it's going over and flooding.
Okay, I go out the window right after Castian,
Okay.
and I try and like get my bearings and like observe what's going on.
Okay. Well, that's pretty difficult because it's helter skelter all over the place.
Well, I
There's
know, like
water
I'm
everywhere.
coming
yeah.
out, but like
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
What do we come out?
So many double and triple entendres tonight. You're welcome.
For the boys!
Thank you, Castian.
Did you die? We'll find out.
Did I see where he went?
Yeah, I mean,
He just
once you get
left
out,
his-
he's there too. They're
Okay.
both. You're both sort of.
As the tower's falling, I'm climbing onto the side.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think I should hold on to him, but he
Just do
seems
it.
to want to get away from me. So,
It's not you, it's me, okay?
this relationship was never going to work anyway. I'm half orc, you human.
He's crazy. You're.
Forgetful.
That's maybe that's my type.
You don't know if you're crazy.
Um,
crazy. You might be crazy.
So okay, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Grr.
Grr.
And
Don't be mad because I left.
Just drink water.
stupid. I guess I'm gonna just
Planting.
jump in because there's nothing else to do.
Jump in.
I mean,
The
the tower's falling over. Like, I want to get away from the tower, I suppose. I mean,
Honestly, I
It's
didn't want
gonna
to
go
be
in the water
inside
anyway.
as it came down. And
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
So you're gonna jump away
So-
from the tower.
away from the tower into the water.
Okay.
But Danny.
You are past the initial onslaught, so there's not any. You won't take any bludgeoning damage from jumping in the water. You will, however, have to on your here in a second. I'll have you make a check to see if you're getting swept away or if you're in control of where you're headed.
Okay.
But we will deal with that momentarily.
Okay.
Milo.
Okay. Following what she said, I'm gonna fly over to where Castian is, at least. I'll kind of gesture for you to try and grab Tommy.
Tentacles! Tentacles!
What the hell?
no go tentacles.
And then
I didn't even like making that
I
sound.
will, because it's the only appendage I have to use. I will try and grab like some clothing on the back of Castian, so I can just like lift him up in my mouth
Yeah, that was a
to
quote.
fly with him. So
Oh, okay.
holding on to the
Wait, you
holding
could
on to,
stab him with your stinger.
Well, no, I've got a plan. I got a plan for the stinger. And then and then if I can, so bit you and grabbed you to grab you. Hopefully, she has grabbed you. I will then
Wait,
kind
wait,
of.
wait. I gotta make sure my hat's secured.
And then I will kind of move the stinger so then these two can grab it, and then I will slowly try and start flying towards dry ground.
Do you have? That's a lot.
So what is your strength as a wyvern?
19.
Pretty decent.
I know it will be. It will probably be slow, but
yeah,
at least I will slowly make it.
Make me.
Oh, don't say that.
Make me an athletics check.
Oh,
So it's gonna be just a +4.
As a wyvern?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have athletics as a wyvern. Okay. Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay. You can, the part of you that is still sort of aware deep inside the consciousness of this wyvern realizes that you are pushing this form to its absolute limit.
Yep.
But you are able to do all of the things.
Okay.
Luckily, we're weightless, so.
That's true.
But I'm
Yeah,
still
that's
carrying
sweet.
Three
these.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Simi, do make me your grapple check for your.
Now, if he is willing, does
Clearly he was.
like it's usually an
well,
opposed
I
grapple
mean-
check.
He jumped in the water. Doesn't know these tentacles are you. Probably.
Yeah, he does. He's never seen the tentacles, so
I'm gonna.
I will.
gonna-
I will leave it up
No.
to. I will leave it up to Tommy.
I didn't notice it.
Would you be willing if tentacles came snaking around your waist?
Now I would say, Tommy, I've got you.
Would I?
I would say, Tommy, I've got you.
Over the sound of rushing water, I don't know if you hear it.
Naturally,
Oh, that's true.
I would think this is like some. I don't know
Water
this world.
creature.
This is like
Yeah.
some weird ass
It's a crap.
thing in the water.
That's fair.
Don't
That's
look, just
fair.
hit order.
I have to remember
So
what the DC on that is.
I'm gonna
Oh,
pull
oh,
out my. What do I have
Where's
here?
my tentacle?
I'm gonna pull out my hand axe.
Oh, you're gonna cut my tentacle off. That's just rude.
And I just gonna start slashing at it because I don't know what it is.
Does your tentacle have hit points?
So
I think it just hurts
you
me.
actually
It's
can't
part of
do
me, I
that
think.
until your turn.
Okay.
But if you want to oppose her grapple,
Yeah, but that basically I'm fighting back. Yeah, because I don't. know.
So have you found what you need?
It's just a DC 14 strength
For him to escape it.
to escape the grapple.
We were gonna up that as we went up, but you haven't actually upped it. So, and at this point, I don't know if it would have or not. So
We have not yet leveled
Yeah.
it, so
we haven't yet leveled.
We'll make so
So
yeah.
if you would have before now, then. But
you
we
got
haven't talked about
those
it 'cause I
not
haven't
this
used
level,
them.
but the last level, right?
I don't know. It was like 12 years ago at this point.
We'll call it a 16 this
Okay.
until you level up, and then
He's
it'll-
probably still going to beat it, but it's
and
a,
then when you level up, it'll go up by 1.
yeah, it's a athletics or acrobatics check.
So you will roll athletics. You can roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, we're doing it opposed?
yes.
he doesn't want to be grappled.
I don't want to be, and I'm gonna go with athletics.
So she just has a DC though.
Yeah, I just have
That's
to
for
see-
him to escape it once you've grappled.
Oh,
Would this count as a danger sense? Like I get an advantage on this against effects I can see.
I mean, you get the advantage because you're raging.
Okay.
it still just says it has to succeed on the DC or take force damage and be grappled, although I'm not going to be inflicting the damage. So if you would rather us do that as opposed, if that makes more sense to you, we can.
Yeah, it makes more sense for me to for it. Can I let me take a look?
I mean, it does make more sense with the grapple to have it be a grapple check, like an opposed, but I'll do it since that's not as written.
I'm also proficient in grappling.
We haven't really, yeah, that does not surprise me. Like,
Bye, Tommy.
you said mine could be acro? Because I'm juggling him, kind of. I don't know. Plus 9.
Yeah, I still prefer it being an opposed grapple check
Okay.
since you're not inflicting
Oh.
damage.
So typically with grapple, now again, totally Keith's call, but the grappler has to use strength.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well-
you would need athletics. He can use either athletics or acrobatics.
You probably gonna beat me then. Because it's still a 16.
Well, let's see. I can roll.
Either way,
horribly.
you still have to beat a 16.
So that's 12 plus 7.
Yep.
So yeah.
19.
Yeah, so you reach out for him, but he sort of bats you away, and is still
Sorry!
sort of struggling in the water now.
Stop fighting!
Trying
Trying to freaking save you!
All right.
Let me help you!
That's what he said to Castian.
So I will now want you to make an athletics check because you do not have a swim speed, so you need to make an athletics check to maintain your control over yourself and not be like swept away.
And would this still be with advantage?
You are still raging.
Yes. Oh, nice. So that is 24.
So you are not like swept away helplessly. You
We'll
are
save you
in
before you
kind
run
of
out of air.
control
That's not what I
over
wanted.
where the water,
That's
you know,
fair.
where you are in the water. For next.
I'll hold him while you beat him up later.
Now
That's an
you
athletics
have
check,
not
remember?
dealt any damage or taken any damage.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So I
made
think that means your
Random-
rage is
random
going
mash.
to be done when it comes back around.
Besides which, grapples are
Yeah,
really
that's a
effective.
good point. Let me see.
So,
Yeah, if you don't
Shadow
attack
waves.
anyone, get attacked.
Well, actually, no. She grappled me.
One of us holds your shadow.
I was fighting off her.
oh yeah, yeah, that works. That works. You're right.
Stupid tentacles.
All right, Dels.
Okay. I'm just floating.
So you do see you are presented with wyvern tail. Both of you are.
Grab it.
Just as a guide.
Grab it.
Don't ask questions, just grab it.
Grab
You
it.
can write this in your book later.
I dare you to grab it.
And oh, by the way, Simi has like these black, dark, inky tentacles coming out off of her
Oh, Mal
arms.
hasn't seen this before either. Come to think
Plus,
of
you
it.
see Castian just kind of hanging there by
Alma
his
had, but
coat. Kind of like
Um,
Philippe when we pick him up.
so you're grabbing on thinking to have him move you.
yeah.
I'm gonna move 20 feet away because I don't know what the heck is happening right now.
Well, you've seen them as a wyvern.
So
honestly.
levitate, I believe, is only up and down. So you can go 20 feet up or 20 feet down.
I wouldn't go down.
Oh, go down.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
You can still go 20 feet from us, just not lateral.
All right, so I'm saying you
All kinds of weirdness.
tentacles. Ooh.
I agree with that sound.
Okay. 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 I will. I will grab something.
You sound like me.
Stinger.
I will
Grab that tail.
gingerly grab the stinger tail. And because I now have hands on something, I can like move or push away if I want. But
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep arm's length because.
All right, fair enough.
Keith, did Tommy see Castian get picked up?
Yeah, you would have.
Even though he's in the water.
Yeah, he still would have.
I knew I should have held on.
I mean, yep.
You had a better chance together.
All right.
I was right.
You were.
I'm never letting go.
All right, Cabbage.
Still can't do anything.
Yes, but I
Still no.
need you to
No.
roll me a d20.
I don't want to keep.
As the Kraken comes through.
Yeah.
This is for the amount of piranhas.
Okay, the stat's a 19.
Okay.
19 piranhas.
So you do hear something like heavy thunk against the door, and then thunk
Another
a little
body?
bit further away,
Another body?
thunk a little
Another body?
bit further away. So
Excuse me.
you still think the door. You still are pretty sure that the door is clear, and it kind of sounds like the water is starting to sort of fade. The sounds of it starting to fade a little bit.
Well, actually, I am going to pull up one of my
Dancing lights.
dancing lights. Thank you.
Okay.
Just to, I mean, we've already searched in here.
Mm-hmm.
But just on the off chance that I'm going to accidentally step on a bone or something, I just want to be able to see without taking up oxygen.
Perfect. Castian is okay. At this point, everyone is fairly well safe, so we are going to drop out of initiative. Well, except for Tommy.
Tommy, yep.
Except for Tommy.
Bye, Tommy.
I'm in my own.
But we will read it as read that the rest of you are making your way to the edge of the flood zone as the waters are starting to
MVP.
recede a bit.
We gotta go back for
Can I
Tommy.
keep an eye on where we were?
I mean, not right now, of course.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So Tommy, do make me one more athletics check.
What?
Oh!
Oh no.
Both of them. Same.
Oh, that's gonna be an 11.
Ooh.
Okay. So you do start to feel sort of the anger flood away from you, and as you do, you start to lose your ability to sort of hold position, and you start to get swept away. The waters are lowering, but they're still plenty powerful. They're still enough to sort of sweep you off your feet and sweep you down towards the river to the south.
Shit! Tommy! Let's dump these guys off and go get him.
So we dump those guys off.
Okay, so you dump all of those guys off. What were you?
I just wanted to make sure that I could keep track of generally where it all was, because Mal wants to be able to go back and get Cabbage out.
Okay, easy enough to do. You're landed just a little bit above sort of the high water mark. The waters are starting to, as you're landing, even the waters are starting to recede. The two of you head off to go get Tommy. Once you get there, what you gonna do?
Grab him. I'll grab him.
Okay.
Better Beast Claws versus Tentacles.
Yes.
So you're sort of bobbing along, doing your best to just keep your head above water, and you feel sort of this grab at the back of your
Familiar claw.
familiar. I mean, it's a form that looks familiar, certainly, especially since you've been in it before.
The claw.
And he grabs you up and pulls you out of the water.
Does anybody have eyes on Killian?
I saw him disappear.
I did too. That's the problem.
I'm sure he's fine. He's always got
So-
Eyes on Cabbage?
So about the time that you're asking about Killian, he sort of like phases back in right next to you guys.
I knew it.
Dude, you just left her.
Glad you're okay. I am too. Thanks for asking.
And he goes back to fiddling with his stuff.
were fine.
Pull a Home Alone.
Yeah.
So for those of you who were there, him fading back in looks an awful lot like what happened when the phase spiders popped back in.
Oh, that's terrible.
Phase spiders?
It killed me. Almost.
They're terrifying. They
They are
nearly killed
teleporting
some of us.
spiders.
Yep, they teleport and
Sounds like
Every time in a campaign those come up, I always get screwed.
and he
Not in a
decided
good
he
way.
was going to collect some of their ectoplasm weirdness and figure out how to phase.
Oh.
I'm glad he figured it out for
Yeah.
himself.
You know.
I assume I dropped the levitate spell so that you can
Yeah, yeah.
just
I'll
be,
drop
doing
everyone
your
off.
thing.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm going to go swimming back to Cabbage.
Swimming? If
But-
you're swimming, you should not be opening the door to me.
Why? Yeah.
Can you swim?
by,
Yes.
by the time you get there, you're actually not swimming anymore. It's down to just a little above ankle deep
Oh wow.
once you get
That
back.
was fast.
So
Mm-hmm.
it was a flash flood for sure.
Yeah.
The whatever impoundment it was upstream gave way and flooded, and now it's done.
See?
And there's a little bit of water splashes in on you.
I'm glad you're safe.
You left me!
I left you somewhere safe.
I couldn't help anybody else because I came in here to make sure you weren't alone. And then you left me.
I made sure you were safe, Cabbage.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Go kick a rock.
Wow, okay. Yeah, never heard that one before. Oh.
That flashes Corey. I'll kick rocks. Oh.
How big of a rock?
Big rock.
Jeez. Rude.
I would have run up because I was worried about her, so I'm just standing awkwardly.
What's the damage?
We're okay.
No one died?
No,
That's convenient.
right?
Rawr.
You're okay?
No one take
I'm
damage.
fine.
Okay,
I was
good.
bored.
I was worried.
Did
Right,
anybody
the fate
see-
worse than death. Boredom.
Me for cabbage, maybe.
Did anybody see that big squid thing?
See?
Tentacle?
Excuse me?
What?
big squid thing.
It would
Yeah.
be helpful for them to know this before combat.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
What if I throw a knife at you?
Excuse me. What?
Are you
Okay.
What does
And
this have to do with
intention-
squid tentacles?
Okay.
Yeah. I saw squid.
Octopus,
so-
whatever it was, I don't know. It was tentacles.
Oh, your
I'm gonna
tentacle
throw a
things.
knife
I'm
Your
very
magic.
familiar with
Simi.
tentacles.
And intentionally miss, but like get it close to her head.
So the problem is she knows that you're planning to intentionally miss. So it's like,
Whoa!
Oh!
Wait, did you actually do that with your hand?
Gene, actually, Cat, you have a deflect missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ability.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, roll your deflect missiles.
Oh no.
Roll a
She caught it
d10.
with her hand, it's like in her hand.
Got it!
7.
7 plus your monk level plus your dexterity.
So that would be 8 still. Plus, so that's 15 plus 5,
So 20.
so 20.
Yeah,
You do
she can't roll
20.
that high.
Yeah,
Unless
no.
they're a sneak attack.
And you just catch it.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna come up and try to punch you.
Hey, you can as a key point, you can throw it back.
I would do that. I'd be like, ah,
Just
because I
giving
think
you the
that's the
option.
first time I've had actually like a legitimate missile that has been thrown that I could tangibly catch. So I was like,
And while you're, I come to punch you.
and
Teleporting.
Oh!
Someone forgot.
Yeah,
what
I'm
it
gonna
is,
teleport
So you catch it and
with that knife. Yes.
and so
Oh.
you catch it, and Cabbage, who was like 30 feet away, is suddenly right in your face
and about to punch you.
and about to punch you.
Tentacles.
And that's when the tentacles come out to push her away.
Whoa! Wait! Hey! Where did those come from?
It worked.
I'll stop being a wyvern. Out of spell.
Sorry, can I have that?
Actually,
Yeah.
action, shield, bring the
That's
spell
cool.
slot back, at least. Just in case. You never know. Flash flooding.
What was that?
Magic.
yeah.
A gift from the gods.
Ooh.
Some would say that, yes.
I think it was supposed to be. See, it's the mark of justice, but justice is a little bit of a tool. So honestly, I don't.
As in
I'm
the
not
person
sure.
or the, yeah.
The dude who ended up like tagging along with us and then being put in timeout by the other gods. So I don't know if this came from like the whole pantheon and they decided that I needed this, or if it was him specifically. Still a little confused about how all that works out because apparently he's not good at his job and he also is still not talking to me.
Or
so.
agnostic in the corner going,
What are you? What part of your body is that coming
Wait,
from?
where does it? Yeah.
Arms, shoulders.
So as they retract, it looks like it turns into ink and runs back up her arms to her shoulders, and she's got like tattoos of
Yeah.
what was it, wings?
It's an owl.
Yeah, so it's like
Owl
an
tattoo.
owl outstretched in flight on her shoulders.
And
That
part
makes
of it covers a
no
big gnarly
sense.
looking scar.
You don't
So-
get tentacles from owls.
What?
How do you get tentacles?
From
From squidding,
Eels.
from Elwick.
in the fishing village.
From Eldritch
So
Horrors.
forget I asked.
I live in the water.
Wait,
I
so
just
was
imagine
that
your village is just like post-snow, like pasted generic village that Cthulhu attacks first.
Like everything about this is just a Lovecraftian horror.
So was that you that was attacking me?
I wasn't attacking you, I was trying to pick you up.
Oh.
See, this is why they need to know.
Sorry, I didn't.
Sorry,
I'm
did
still
I hurt
getting
you?
used to it. I don't think so.
Okay.
At least not bad.
Yeah, when she gets scared or whatever, there's danger, the tentacles come up.
Yeah, I gotta.
That's
Which
crazy.
is why I tried to punch her.
That was really cool, Trey.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's a thing that came from somewhere.
Magic.
You have
Yeah.
blood shadows. She has tentacles.
Except mine's not
Tentacle
magic.
owl. Now I have to draw a tentacle owl.
No, you don't.
Please don't.
Oh, it will happen now.
Get the AI.
Somebody.
We pay for enough AI art, please. Margaret. Let's get those. Let's get those rolling.
Look at the dream map here.
So, well, should we head back to the shaggin, set it up for the evening to get warm?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we probably are.
I need to dry my leather off.
Yeah.
So I guess
Okay.
we head back to
Are
the
you
Dragging
shaggin.
her
seriously
damn
upset with
self.
me?
Are you seriously not understanding why I would be upset with you?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you did a good thing, but I can also understand why she's upset.
He also shot me with the spell.
What? What?
He hit me.
You know that the spell thingy that I got from the other god thing? It lets me pull things closer. I was trying to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe you made both of you float because I saw you floating.
Nope, that's not in my wheelhouse.
That was a you thing.
Such a hurtful
Good job.
I didn't even float.
Okay, that's really cool. So, are you okay? It's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, I wasn't gonna upset you. You didn't put me in a box.
I mean, he did keep you safe.
It's cabbage in the box.
It's. There should have been more communication there.
Thanks.
Well, if everybody had been closer, I had planned on going in there. But because I could not, I thought I was going to try to save the one who was closest. You, I could save easily. Her, not so much.
Ooh.
Maybe I didn't
Ah.
save it.
I take it.
Okay, next time that there is a giant tidal wave coming towards us of, water, debris, I will not save you.
Thank you.
Can I object to
My
that?
literal job is on the water.
Okay,
In a
that's
river.
fair.
Okay, but being on the water in a boat is very different than under the water with a mountain coming down. I've
I
seen
wouldn't
this
have
before.
been under the water.
Oh, you would have been.
Not the way that I was.
Under the sea.
Yeah, under and dry
Oh,
and
posting it.
safe.
Under the sea.
Look,
Is that a
I
sign
like
from your
you,
village?
but please keep your hero complex over there.
Woo!
I feel like we should talk about this more when we've all calmed down from being slapped by a giant wall of water. Because I feel like emotions are a little high right now.
Like the water was.
I'm very
That
confused
too?
about a lot of things right now.
And I don't know how all of this like sorting of feelings thing's supposed to work, but I feel like we should all take a breath
Meditate.
and
Like
yeah.
the monks do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's just meditate.
you're being sarcastic, aren't
Nope, not at all.
you? You're being sarcastic again, aren't you?
I don't do that.
That's not nice. I'm just gonna walk away.
How about we go back to the shaggin?
Trying to
You know what? I
Sit down
appreciate
and
Oh, you guys are
that
on the path.
you tried to
Headed
help
that
me
headed that
Should I
direction.
know when we
by
get there?
shooting me.
we can have group therapy and talk this out.
I'm sorry it
Not
wasn't more
again.
effective.
That's okay.
I got drunk and asked everybody about sex.
You know what they say.
Uh-oh.
Do I?
In the fishing village.
I don't think I do.
Each raindrop does not blame itself for the flood.
What?
No, that actually slightly made sense.
And I just walk off.
I like that.
But
Oh!
Yeah, I like that one.
The crazy guy gets it.
so does that mean that if you're in part of a large crowd that does something bad, it's not actually your fault?
I don't think that's what that means.
What does
I
that
hope
mean?
that's not what
If that's what it means, then she's wrong.
It's whatever you think it be.
I'm so sorry, Keith.
Where is the shagget? We left
This
it.
is the last 4 years.
It's at least an hour walk.
Okay, because I remember there were
Up
horses
and
attached.
out. Yeah.
So I don't want to go back to dead horses.
Okay.
Jonathan?
Jeffrey? Jonathan?
Jonathan and Cobalt.
That J name.
Knowing Killian, or at least, like I said, the amount of time that I've known him, I'm surprised those horses have any flesh at all. I'm sure they're robotic in some way.
You know, I've thought about that as well, but I'm not gonna call one to find out.
It's just slowly
Do you
replacing
believe?
parts. It started out as a full horse. It is no longer.
Like in the office, like he found out how to harvest a horse. It's like
Gosh.
1/3 of a horse. or
Yep.
something, by killing it.
It's the horse of Theseus.
No, the horse of Theseus.
I will
It bleeds
also
white.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
thank you for coming to get me. I appreciate
I'm
that.
not gonna let you drown. Besides
I
the fact you
think-
couldn't, but
Well, I could definitely get bludgeoned to death.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, there was a lot of ways that could have gone wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not dead too.
Thank you.
So sorry I wasn't there to help you.
I'm not sure that.
You were probably the safest out of all of us. You could have
No, she
stopped
definitely
me
was
down.
the safest
yeah,
out
I
of
didn't
all
get
of
a chance
us.
to help anybody.
I'm glad that you were safe, though.
Do you want us to
I know.
redo it?
I
and
know.
You can save us?
Do you want us to put you in harm's way? Is that what you're asking?
I mean,
You
that's
wish
kind
for
of
the
what we
thrill
did
more of
when we
adventure?
decided that we were going to, like overthrow an empire.
Yeah, we just gotta find another dam, knock it down, and do it all over again.
No.
These-
No.
Like, can we not trigger bad memories for Mal? Like, that's not. I'm sorry. This was probably not a fun thing for you.
No, but
I mean, not that it was particularly great for any of us, but
Who would it be fun for?
definitely not Mal. I don't know. Maybe under different circumstances, Cabbage. She seems really enthusiastic about it, but I don't get the hype.
yeah.
Say you don't understand sarcasm.
I wasn't being sarcastic, though.
That was all totally literal.
It might be fun for you. I'm really not sure. You do seem legitimately excited about the concept of being able to save people from a tidal wave of doom. There was no sarcasm.
I should have known that.
Awkward. Or is it just like sarcasm?
It's fine.
I didn't think it was that bad. I went through all the stages of a relationship to a breakup in like 2 minutes.
What?
Excuse me?
Milo's like,
I thought we were going to talk
Speak
about
for
that.
yourself. But yes.
So you're saying you're single?
Tommy was very comforting in the time of need.
How comforting.
What happened in the 12 seconds?
More than enough time.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Oh, we have the shagging yet? Please. Please, for the love of God!
I think this conversation is happening on the trail, so
Absolutely.
It's too long.
There was
Boys,
a
that's
time we needed each other.
But he's moved on?
That's fast.
Well, I mean, we were both in danger. We were the only ones there.
No extenuating circumstances and all that stuff.
I didn't know you were into boys. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, by
I
any,
didn't know either.
so hey,
Oh, that sounds fun.
by any chance, do you speak Goblin?
Mm,
Oh, this is Jane.
no. No.
Has a goblin speak kink?
Ew.
Talk to me in Goblin.
I think any word you say in Goblin is dirty.
Like, is that like this character actually has a goblin speak?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Apparently.
I speak Goblin,
You do?
and there is a reason why.
And there's this whole like big
But you
thing
don't know
with
why.
him and a goblin. So
That didn't come out in Truth or Dare.
I speak orc.
That makes
That's
sense.
breaking for me.
That does. Oddly.
Well, it's
First
been
and last.
interesting to get to know that a few new things about you, Tommy. Hey.
I was just trying to make sure that he didn't get lost. So.
I'm glad you're all safe.
I'm drawing what Dell's vision
Imagines.
this embrace.
It's probably about as accurate as what happened.
Using your anatomy pictures as reference.
Yep.
She does have a full work there.
I'm like,
So-
Kapachuk.
So after about an hour, you guys do reach back to the Shagan. It is still there. The Jonathan and Cobalt are still there.
Yay!
Hi, Jonathan. That's
Alright. I start brewing up a cup of tea, or whatever Killian assumes tea is.
Killian disappears into his room to continue his.
I'm gonna heat up the furnace and I'm gonna attempt to at least get the furnace that Killian has just kind of warmed up so we can use that for getting warm as well.
Okay.
And then I'll start making like a stew or something, just trying to warm us up. So
Mal's just gonna change
So
into dry
practical.
clothes.
I am.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go sit on the driver's seat and sort of make himself a little ball of a pillow and drink until he goes to sleep.
out in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So Simi's scared to use like the clothes that she still has that are dry because they're Alma gifted clothes. So
I'm wearing Alma's dead clothes.
Yeah, the clothes he died in.
great.
They don't look like that anymore, but
Yeah. I'm
So-
not doing it at all.
She like takes off things differently so that like she's got kind of a wrap around
wristband.
yeah, like a breastband sort of a situation. So she takes the top part off first and like rinses it out and kind of hangs it to dry.
There
And
are
waits.
extra clothes in the Shagan
Oh.
for anyone who needs them.
So
Nice.
I will probably, because of who I am as a human, like put on the probably least fitting garments that exist.
Super tight. Gotcha.
I was thinking the other direction, but you know, hey. But you will
These were
see
spare
like the big
clothes again
gnarly
for Alma,
scar
so they're
across
really
her back,
small.
and probably would have remembered the truth or dare thing about having been beaten to death. Go better, but yeah, you'd probably see that because she forgets it's back there sometimes. Tries to hide it, does a bad job.
I mean, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget I have a tattoo on the back of my shoulder.
Yeah, me too.
I like it. I just forget about it.
Oh, I've seen that.
So you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
actually find clothes that are your size. Anyone who goes looking for them from Sutterton, you do find clothes that are in your size.
That's weird.
With a name tag.
Oh, okay.
Sew it into the underwear.
If there's a name tag sewn into the underwear, I will know that it's for me, and I will like actually be looking for sizing.
That's very Killian.
That is very
That
killing.
means that Killian knows our sizes.
Yeah, well,
anyone
at
who was in
least-
Sutterton.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
We,
He's also
yeah.
besties with Alma.
So
for
the two
ages,
of
so-
you, not so much, but you could probably find something that, well, Dells can find something that's close.
We have a
Not so
bollard
much.
It's fine.
Actually,
No.
It doesn't work for him though.
what
'cause-
was the
Just walk on the other way.
what was his metal man's name?
Oh, I don't even remember. The Metal Man? Killian's Metal Man. I have no idea.
Herkimer?
Herkimer.
Norm.
George.
George. Okay.
There might actually be a set of clothes George's size that maybe a little bit big, but would kind of fit you.
It's just temporary, so
Yeah.
whatever works.
As my hat's hanging to dry, I pull out my backup hat.
Backup hat. I like it.
Gotta have a backup hat.
So it was towards nightfall, the storm does start to peter out a little bit and move on, and the weather clears up. The night sky clears up.
Well, I guess we'll
Get some sleep.
then head out early in the morning to get back to Le Mans Wells before Keely needs to start up again. So
I'll take first watch.
Yeah.
Mal's already out.
Oh.
I'll take second.
I'll take first with you.
I'll do third.
Wait. What do we have?
I can wake him up for
We got
third.
first.
Okay. Who's
You
got
said
second? Okay. I'll take second with you.
Third.
Third.
I'll do third with you.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
unless you would prefer someone else.
No.
Huh. Oh, okay.
I just need
You
to get
sure?
over that a little bit. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I've never seen that before.
Should I try and keep them out so you can get used to it?
No,
Wait,
that's
sorry?
not-
What
that's
are we
not-
talking about?
Oh, we're talking about tentacles.
What did you think I was talking about?
You said you were
said, should I
stripping.
keep them out so you can get used to them? And I was lost for a brief moment.
Not
We're
those.
back on the path.
Those stay covered.
No. I might have questions.
I'll try to answer as best I can.
You chose the wrong person.
But I'm just not used to that. So
Next to us. It's fair. It's fair.
Okay, first watch.
Yo.
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 yar.
Yeah.
Oh. That's 11.
11,
18.
18. Okay.
Wake up in the morning, we all feel a little bit
It's actually a fairly quiet night, and you guys get through your watch without anything untoward happening. It's you watch the storm as it sort of fades off into the distance.
Ooh, pretty.
Stars start to come out, and you start to hear the wildlife, the night wildlife sort of coming alive down in the hollow.
Alright, Cassian, do you think I overreacted?
I'm gonna say no because I know how you are. I know you want to be in the danger with all the action is.
How you are.
How you are.
Who you are as a human.
No, I know you wanted to be out there to help other people and be in the action. So
I hear hesitation in your voice.
we'll go therapy for this.
Dale just sitting there with his eyes wide.
Choose your words wisely, so.
No, because of therapy, I'm having to really try hard on what I say.
I mean, therapy seems to have done you good.
I haven't tried to kill anyone.
Yeah? I've been very impressed.
I haven't used bonfire in a while.
Yeah.
Would have even been useful a couple times.
You want it now?
No,
Okay.
we probably shouldn't draw any more attention to ourselves. Like nothing else comes out of the freaking woods and tries to kill us. Or breaks a dam.
So I don't remember. Does Cassian know how you got your magical knife thing? Did you tell anybody how you got it?
It was traded to her. Yeah.
I don't remember. How did I
Because
get the
Braden
knives?
had it for. Or,
Sorry,
Milo
what
had it
was it?
first.
The
magic
teleporting knives.
We found them in a ruin. I had grabbed them, but I believe
You were already attuned to too many things, weren't you?
No, they were more effective with a rogue, so I gave them to you because it was, I can't remember which fight it was, but there was one where we just had a hard time getting around, so I gave them to you because I could do a bit more things to get further, so I gave them to you.
Okay,
Right.
I don't know if I was there for that or not, so
when we first picked them up, I think you
don't-
were.
I don't remember.
You
Oh,
were there because shortly after you got the jar of sand.
Oh,
Yeah, same ruin.
I got jar dirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
okay.
the same ruin. We got that from
His was.
Goblins.
That one was at the same place as the helmet.
yes,
Okay.
and the jar of 1,000 daggers or whatever it is.
Oh, that's right. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, play is up to speed now.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't
Okay.
remember where they came from. I just have them in my inventory.
That's freaking awesome.
It was pretty cool. It's the first time I've actually used them.
Really?
Yeah.
First time I've caught a knife.
Oh.
There hasn't really been a reason. Though I guess getting everybody on board with the fact that Simi has tentacles was probably a good thing.
Yeah, that is definitely something quite a surprise. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been carrying around this jar of dirt for freaking ever. I still haven't used it yet.
What does it do?
Supposedly there's a bear inside.
What?
Yep. That's all we need to know.
There's a bear.
There's a
in
bear.
The
There's a bear in the jar.
Alright. So, do I dare ask what happened between you and Tommy in the tower?
You may dare ask.
Oh, you dare. Oh, you dare.
Is anybody else eavesdropping on this?
Most of the rest of them are asleep.
Dell's ear twitches.
Okay.
You might want to turn off the stream so you don't get banned. It's about to get steamy.
So what happened? What?
So what happened?
So when the dam broke and the water was rushing in, I ran towards the tower
Uh-huh.
because I was going to get up high,
Right.
and if it did come down, then the tower would provide the force and all that stuff. Well, as I was going up, Tommy tackled me from behind,
Huh.
and definitely no consent because I had no idea what was happening at the time, but and then he just pinned me against the wall and didn't let me move.
What?
Wait.
My other ear twitches.
Somehow creates leeway on this explanation. It seems like been spiced up for the tabloids.
It was so confusing at first, and it's like, oh, it's Tommy, okay.
Tell it slowly.
Huh. I'll write about stuff.
Feeling the weight of the book in her
And
bag.
no, you'll ask him what he was thinking at the time.
Oh,
too.
I absolutely will.
And as the wave hit the tower, it started coming and stuff like that. And I said,
Uh-huh.
all right, Tommy, you need to let me go, so I can do my own thing. And we'll have the greatest survivability rate would probably be better if we would separate.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I'm sure you understand.
We'll always have the tower.
Strength over acrobatics, or I'm sorry, acrobatics over strength. So,
Yeah, I'm not good at strength.
oh, I'm not either. And I had to tell him, hey, let me go. And then that's when we climbed out the window.
So you guys had a real bonding moment.
Apparently. There's some things I don't remember.
It's a bromance.
Well, you gotta admit, I'm like half crazy, so.
That was my mistake.
I'm a little bit crazy. I might
I
be
went with the
overthinking
crazy
it.
guy into the tower.
Mhm. So yeah, that was that. And once we got out, he jumped in the water, and I got picked up by this giant worm, flying worm, which turned out to be Mallow. So
That is a lot more interesting than what happened to me.
what'd you do by yourself?
I sat in the dock, I wrote a she's shanty, I
I know. I would listen. I was plagiarized.
wrote my own version.
Oh,
I wrote a cabbage version.
I would love to hear it.
Waited and bated bread.
I'm just gonna pretend that Cassian asked.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was a little Pee-wee. Its sails were ripped, its bows were broke, oh, weed my garden in tow.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Just give us a single fucking
Soon may the cabbage stick come to bring us carnage and bees and bum. One day we in our hands will take our bones and go.
I'm sorry, you're gonna bring bum? Dell's sister sleep?
I have been waiting for somebody to ask me.
I like
That was freaking awesome. That was freaking
I will give you what happened.
I love it. I love it a lot.
I'm glad. I was real bored. And worried that you were all dying above me, so I had to put that energy somewhere.
So why couldn't you come back out? Just
Because there was, I don't know how many feet of water above me. So if I'd opened it, it would have squished me. And then I may or may not have been able to get out.
okay. So Mal left before all that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I also forgot that I had a way to have a light without taking up oxygen. And I wasn't sure you guys were ever going to come back and get me. So I didn't want to light a candle. So I sat there in the dark for a long time.
You sat there in the dark for like 12 seconds.
It was a long time, Keith.
And you have the time to write that in 12 seconds?
She's
I'm
really
very
efficient.
creative.
I love everything about that so much.
I think that's all I got.
So we're opening the next show with us all singing the
Oh,
Cabbage
are
Patch,
we?
right?
Are we?
I think we should. I mean, I'm not saying we're done tonight, but I am saying that I think we should open the next episode with that.
I can give you all lyrics.
Yeah.
What was great about that is like when you guys thought she was done, you're all went off beat.
That's because we were laughing.
That was amazing.
So second watch.
Keeps like moving along.
Moving right along.
So that's. Oh, it's you two.
Yeah.
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 This is one of the
Roll
things I like
for
about
check.
Watch.
Oh,
is
roll
that you
for
get
check.
to put people down that don't usually get to
Oh,
converse.
well, that sucked, even with a plus 9.
Roll for
So
Oh, me too.
roll a perception check.
Me too.
Hope yours goes better than mine.
Hey, you rolled the same.
Oh, I got
6.
13.
Not much to see. It's pretty dark. There are occasional flashes of lightning from the storm that's rolling off towards the horizon. Wind is blowing. It's a little bit chilly because it's wet, but otherwise not a lot to see.
I got a song so stuck in my head. It's not even a song I know. The heck, man?
Your subconscious brain. Was
How does it go?
The words are a little not there, but there's that. It's like a sea shanty kind of vibe. I like it, but I don't know why it's in there. I don't know. Sorry.
That's weird.
This is neither here nor there, I suppose. So, how you doing? You feeling okay after being?
This
Drenched.
world is weird. I'm still not too sure how the whole tentacle thing makes me feel. That's new to me.
If it makes you,
Did you wake up?
if it makes you feel better, I also don't know how I feel about it either.
So how did you get that ability again?
You know, the tattoo just kind of showed up one day. Like, reach back and kind of touch it some. Like, it just kind of showed up over my back one day, and I don't actually know when. I tend to keep my shoulders pretty well covered most of the time. And I forget what the first was the first time in the water on the sled. Is that the first time?
I don't think so. I think that was.
the second time.
That might be the first time I realized that it wasn't just my hands, though. Because I think
I think the first time was with Alma on the boat
I
when
think
he
so.
fell off the boat.
Yeah.
Was it Alma or was it Cabbage?
Alma.
Okay.
Cabbage fell off the boat later, and she did it with Cabbage too. But
Yeah.
Okay.
I
she
just,
fell off our sled thing on the water.
when I've
Right.
had to
Ice.
help people when I feel like one of them is in danger or something like that, it just kind of happens, and I reach out and grab them.
Touch
Okay.
someone.
And you are human though, right? It's just a tattoo.
Well, actually, I'm a half elf, but
Okay.
I think that I mean, I don't think anything else is super strange. I don't think. It's kind of one of those things, how do you compare if you don't know what everybody else is like? But I think that everything else is reasonably normal, I guess, except for the magic part. That's apparently normal for our freaking town, but not generally. So, yeah, I don't... But it came after Zoigan started talking to me, the god of justice. He's the one that I don't know. He seems real flaky.
Okay. All this is new to me. I've never seen any of this ever in my life. I don't. This whole world is to me.
Are you remembering anything about your old world?
Nope.
I guess tentacle-y things upset you before, though? Do you have a phobia?
I've always been afraid of things underwater, so maybe just the surprise it scared
Okay,
me.
that makes sense.
you
That
know,
makes sense.
Yeah.
So you remember that you've always had a phobia of water, but you don't have context for it.
Right.
Interesting.
It's just one of those things.
You just know you're scared of it.
It's like knowing how to talk. You just do it.
You know how to be scared of water.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you didn't magically forget how to talk. That tracks. Okay. Huh. And you're the we knew that there was something that talked to I'm trying to remember how that episode played out where we had our battle royale. Something talked, did we all hear?
No.
No, only I did. Because I killed you all first.
And he never said anything.
And you
about
never
it.
said anything.
No!
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
So we don't know that there's a connection there that's... Okay.
Is that why you drink all the time?
No.
That's...
It's not the only reason.
I'm going to be really interested to see if the therapists that work with Castian can do anything for memory loss. Maybe hypnotism?
I'm interested too, because I would like to know my past past, and am I an evil person? Am I a good person? Am I neutral? I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're at very worst neutral, but I think that you're a good person.
I hope so. I mean, what if I find out my past and it all comes back to me and I end up being some evil badass or something, you know? Did I hear somebody snort? Did you hear that?
You know, I think that Del snores.
Oh,
That doesn't surprise me.
It's a weird snore. I don't quite.
Oh, snort, snort.
Snort, snort.
I've only heard a couple of people do anything like that.
It sounded cute.
It
So-
was kind of cute.
It was.
It was a cute little snore. But
Well,
yeah.
Everyone snores in her village.
Fishing village.
The fishing village.
It's
they
the
all
only thing
snort,
that keeps
snort.
Cthulhu away.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of wish that at least for a day we could sort of switch places, so that you could. Sorry, that was a weird thing to say, wasn't it?
You mean as in knowing your past, knowing who you are?
Yeah, I mean, you would be able to remember yours, and at least long enough to write it down, and I could have a day to not think about mine. I like the sound of that.
I can see that. I can understand that.
Okay, I can never figure that out. I mean, magic exists, so I would think that maybe there's a way to make that work. But if nothing else, we can at least ask about hypnotism. I've seen that some people have been trying with that. Maybe you'll be able to get some of what you lost back.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I do think, though, that you're not. I don't think you're a bad person. And
I hope. I hope I'm not either. But
well, here's the thing, though. If you find out that you were doing things that weren't good, or that your current self thinks are evil, what a perfect way to wipe your slate clean, right?
True.
Then you can just make other choices, because you would be able to identify that that doesn't align with where you want to be, right?
But what if I deserve to be in prison, locked up, with I should be in some.
Mental institution.
Yes. What he said.
What who said?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah. What if I should be, locked up in chains? Hashtag no kink.
Well, if you did something that terrible, if you legitimately don't want that to be your life anymore, and none of the people that it impacted are here, then as long as you're making choices that aren't like those, maybe it's
like
okay.
a new start.
Yeah.
This world is a strict no extradition
There
policy.
you go. Like, and
That makes sense.
Then you can more like make sure that the people that are around you will help keep you in check, so that you don't go that path, instead of just being stuck in a box where you can't get out. It seems like that would be somewhere cabbage in her sleep.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Castian seems like he was some sort of a bad person or something, and now he's better.
Castian's not a bad person. Castian's just insane. There's a difference. He thought that he was doing some good before, because so Castian's very paranoid, and sometimes that expresses itself in him attacking people that don't need attacking, or sometimes, raging against things that aren't there. So that's not so much a reflection of his character as far as good or evil, so much as it is a reflection on his perception of reality.
Okay, so he's okay. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was also definitely a criminal.
You can't prove that.
I don't know that
He says in his sleep.
There's a lot of sleep talking around here.
I mean, this
Sorry.
is the talkingest group of people in their sleep. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Y'all have conversations in your sleep.
I really hope not. That would be really awkward for a lot of folks, I feel like.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens when I can talk to these therapists if they can help me with some sort of memory recall,
Yeah.
hypnotism, something.
I do at least feel like you should prepare yourself for whether or not what you find out about yourself is good or bad, knowing that it's your choice now regardless.
That's a good point.
Because you definitely don't give me bad guy vibes.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that too. It's a real drag to have to be dealing with people that give you bad guy vibes. So, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of keep for the rest of the watch. Just kind of small talk back and forth, I reckon.
Yeah.
Third watch.
You know any songs?
I have this one stuck in my head.
You said you were gonna wake up Mel. Are you doing that?
No, it's just gonna be us. two.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 for Milo and a 16 for King Gary.
What are we rolling for, sorry? Was it perception?
Yes.
Perception.
So I have 17.
17. Okay. Nothing to be seen. The night, the deepest dark of the night passes. Morning is starting to break. Sort of, once it gets to that point, morning is starting to break over the horizon. The storm is far off, so much so that you can't even. You can only just barely sometimes see flashes of lightning. The clouds even are obscured by distance.
What was your question?
Any songs?
Probably none you'd like to hear.
Mm.
Unless you like religious hymns about your mother.
In the fishing bin. Yeah, that reminds me. So I get why they might want to, I don't know, kill your mom. But why are you against your mom?
Deep questions.
Very deep. My, how do I put this? Why I'm against my mom?
Yeah.
Well, she and my ancestors have been siphoning off power from an entity that really does need to just go back to where it came from. So I guess that's one reason, and many other mistakes that she needs to take responsibility for, I suppose.
So it's not a power grab.
Not in the traditional sense, no. Well, perhaps this is an interesting question. Why are you even here?
Well, you know, I left the village
Right.
to let us sleep laughing in the gallery because I was looking for information that I was not going to find in the fishing village. And a lot of my travels had events, but it was all very normal, you know, an owlbear attack or a...
What's an owlbear?
Oh, we've seen owlbears. Never mind.
Yes.
An owlbear.
like, ah,
The cub died.
you know, a rogue wizard lost his mind or something like that. Little things that you encounter as your travels, but
That's what
you
that-
folks seemed to. I never really took up with the group, and you folks seemed to have more to you than just the average traveler. And now I'm on all kinds of adventures. I've almost drawn dice. I have a full sketchbook. A full sketchbook. And I like open it to where I have like my imagined tryst between Castian and Tommy.
He's like up against the wall.
Yeah, Tommy's just like, I'll save you.
Just imagine Milo going, "Can I borrow that?"
You got the like
Hey,
blush
let
line.
me speak for myself.
I'm gonna go out into the woods for a minute.
Just like, see,
Carry on.
I'm getting so much more of an education with this group.
That's a word for it. Okay.
It's adventure.
And you're okay with what our plans are?
I'm like,
We're in the middle of the woods.
I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna. I don't actually understand what you guys are doing. but I think you guys mean really well. And nobody should have to squash their magic. So I'm with ya. We'll kill her or whatever's happening.
Okay.
But don't tell Killy. Don't tell Killy.
Because he will mansplain to me what's going on.
He might have a cow.
He
as
tends
they
to
say
do that,
in the
yeah.
village.
I will keep that quiet.
And I take my drawing and I'm like, your silence would be appreciated. Like, this one's a freebie. I'm collecting them all.
It's like medieval Pornhub or something.
Hey, this is gonna help me solve that bet, that dare.
Thank you, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Picture of a tryst.
Going in inventory.
Inventory slot. Taken up, man.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You are over encumbered. And you cannot touch. One thing you have to get rid of.
It'll be one of the magic items. He's keeping that.
It is in my inventory. There we go. Perfect. Alright. I can use that for blackmail later.
Or whatever else you want.
I suppose.
That's not even what happened.
This is how legends are born.
I mean, clearly it is. There's evidence.
Yeah.
There's a picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we are good on third watch then.
All right.
Wow.
So morning dawns. You guys make you make breakfast. You break camp, and you start on your merry way back to Lamont's Wells.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm quietly sad that Killian left me yet again.
Julian left you what?
To die.
Oh.
To die.
Yeah.
So why are you not asking him about moral questions?
Because
That's fair.
I haven't
He
talked
left
to
you
him
to
yet.
die.
You're correct, but I haven't. Like, he didn't leave me to die before. He just left us all in our wallowing, like, guilt and sadness over Alma. We weren't in a life or death situation that we knew of at the time. So, yeah. That one was not a life or death situation for me to ask about. I was just, like, you know, emotionally sad.
You're not here. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Lance,
Do you want to know?
Lance says, in Killian's defense, the time was Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, I'm not going to make public this feeling. I'm just gonna kind of, like, every now and like give him a little bit of a sad face.
He's probably not even looking at
Oh
his
no,
phone
no,
as
it will
going,
intentionally not be while he's looking. Like I don't want him to know that he made me sad. So I would just not. Like, okay. Like, it's alright. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't be discouraged.
Thank you.
Take courage.
The whole trip back, in as like monotone a voice as he can manage in his head, as Mal is driving, he's casting his new spell, Message, with random things to bother Cabbage. But specifically while he's driving so that nobody knows what's happening.
Hey. Yeah, the long rest we got to level up.
Yeah, so with the long rest, you guys do go ahead and level up. Yeah, most of you did that.
I will work that out.
He's also slightly tipsy most of the way.
Great. You're driving.
He's driving a wagon though.
It is
Like,
still under
The
the
horses are
influence.
driving.
like
He starts going this way. The horses are like, but yo,
So
clear trail right there.
So do make me a driving check at disadvantage because you're tipsy.
And now we die.
How are you tipsy?
because he drank all night. 10?
We're gonna die.
So about midday, those of you who are like in the wagon.
I have a quick question with how message works because this has been happening before midday. Do I know where this is coming from?
I mean, Mal isn't gonna tell you.
Does it have like a tone
Oh
of
no,
tone
she
of
thinks
voice
she's
thing?
Castianing.
Dun, dun.
What are you saying?
Like, random words. As random as he can think of.
Defenestration.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Just,
practically.
just
Thread.
colander. Thread.
Pus.
Beef.
I smell like beef.
Not make anyone go insane if you just hear, I smell like beef.
Dogs wearing hats.
Cats wearing pajamas.
Can a colander be a hat?
So about
Bananas
midday.
in pajamas.
You drive the wagon sort of down through a low spot in the terrain, and at the very bottom, kind of shimmies a little over to one side, gets off the beaten track, and then just starts to sink. Those of you inside the wagon feel it sort of shift and then start to lean to one side
Ah.
Like, whoa.
and then get stuck.
Gosh dang it. Mal, what's going on?
The rain washed out part of the road.
I want to get out.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
Mal's gonna start using mold earth to
So-
put it
so
back up.
So here's the here's the shaggin. Here's the road.
No.
Can you mold
Is
that much
there
Oh, wait,
anything that
I'll
washed
move
out?
Earth so that it's...
There's no the road.
There is no washout.
He just missed
He's
the
just
line.
full of
I
crap.
come out and I'm
Mine.
like, wow, the road got washed out and replaced by bushes and trees and
Mal.
detritus.
You need to
It,
tap
it
out?
moved the road. The road's up there.
The powerful storm.
Is that
Mal.
sarcasm?
Yes.
Mal's gonna pull out his shovel and start digging at the wheel, but he's also doing mold earth around it to harden everything up so that we can just drive back out.
Can I smell the alcohol upon him?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I am
well,
also going to make
Can I just say that they probably don't need to with the
Okay.
the amount that
Quantity.
he's had.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Or
bother making
passive
it. I just know that you're
investigation
drunk.
if it's
and
higher.
are you even like?
You have a
can-
sense. You have
yes.
a sixth
Can I
sense.
go to the back?
I know
Go to
people
the back
drunk.
and just kind of examine the back, getting ready to push.
You don't need to do that. It's fine. I got it.
I can push us
Yeah.
out of here.
You don't need to push.
15,
Are
I
you
see.
drunk?
Oh yeah, he's hammered.
So I don't necessarily trust your hammered judgments.
Mal's gonna get back up in the seat and just pull us out. It should not be hard because the ground is now smooth.
I feel
Does
like-
he get it out?
I mean, mold earth is pretty great. It's a cantrip too, so
Who else can drive?
No
Killian.
one.
Killian can get-
maybe.
I can try.
I'll be fine. And he's just gonna like put his flask behind him. I'll be fine.
You're
I'm gonna
drunk.
sleight of hand it.
Well, considering his
That was
passive
an
perception
18.
is 8.
Yeah.
Hey, Killian, can you drive?
Yeah.
I could try.
I mean, he's a bit more familiar with the shagging.
Well, but I like horses.
Do you have horses in the fishing village?
I can't wait for this answer.
It's just seahorses.
They were giant seahorses.
Oh yeah.
We
fishing
would
village is actually
harness the
Atlantis.
boats to giant perch, and they would pull our
Okay, I can be more drunk than I am now.
through the river.
I don't have any more inspiration to give.
Ah,
Swim in it.
I am not drunk enough for that.
You go lay down.
We're not gonna know unless she tries. So.
Hold on, did you say that seriously? Like,
yeah.
can I see if she's lying?
Roll an insight check.
And a deception check, or a not deception check.
What kind of?
So deception or persuasion, and you don't have to tell us which it was.
But maybe you tell Keith later.
He knows if there's a place that has perch-drawn carriages.
Oh god.
Oh!
Oh god.
What did you roll?
You definitely
We
believe her.
To
harnessed
start with,
perch.
and
We both believe her.
We made a little, like,
So
the
fascinating.
horses. They pull.
How did you capture the perch and get them to sit still enough to put the harness on?
Why are you
I don't do
preying
that.
on
That's a whole
Why are you
nother.
preying on him?
How many does it take? Like, perch aren't that big. Is it like a whole?
No, we have really big perch.
But perch are usually like this. How big are
Okay.
I'm gonna go drink some more.
Stephanie doesn't actually know how big perch are. We have really big perch.
they? I'm sure you do.
How
And how do you get them to
Oh,
go
catfish
swim
can
off?
be way bigger.
Okay, I meant catfish.
Okay. Wait, what?
Those do get.
I meant a big
terrifyingly
fish. And I don't I was not a fish wrangler. That was
Noodler.
not my
big.
trade.
Noodler.
But it's the purpose of her village is it's a fishing village.
No, it's our good food and high fashion.
Then why do you call it?
We also fish.
Does it have good Yelp reviews or something?
Nope, I'm a blacksmith. But what I actually do.
I mean, to be fair, that is kind of Killian.
Try to drive the horses or not.
I'm more confused now.
Yep.
But you believe her.
I believe her. I feel like my answer is.
Look, if somebody just wants to sit up here with me.
I'm sorry.
I
He
was.
turns into a giant flying
Oh,
thing.
if you were up there, you were up there with me? Oh, then we shouldn't have driven off the road.
But we did.
Were you drunk too?
Actually, Mal doesn't drink alone.
Yeah.
You did last
To like
night.
watching the
That's
drawing and
because,
bring.
you know, PTSD.
Our
Well, somebody
dungeons-
needs to go up there.
Killian
With
already said
him.
he would drive.
I was watching.
You were watching him drink this whole time?
And apparently drive off the road.
Look, like
a
he
spectator
said, the road was washed out.
There's no washouts.
You weren't driving.
I'm literally on the road.
Oh, oh my god, my head. This is my head.
Yeah, me too, man.
Killian, will you please drive?
On it.
I'll just sit up here with you.
So while we're continuing, I'm gonna go over to Castian.
Hey,
At this point, he's stopped, by the by.
Yes.
so you have some experience with being crazy.
How quiet are you
A
being
brush.
right now?
I'm being very quiet.
Okay.
Did you ever start hearing voices?
No, the guys don't like me, so. For
No
whatever
other
reason.
voices? Flagpole.
You're doing it now, too.
But you're actually whispering, right?
She's not messaging, she's just whispering.
I'm like, I don't know what she's hearing. I guess so.
I personally didn't hear voices, I saw things. But I imagine it wouldn't be that far off.
Okay.
Any particular reason why?
You've never just had the word colander go through your head a few times? Colander.
Horseshoe.
Pajamas. And pajamas.
I haven't, but I've seen other people. So.
Chuckle sticks. Why can't I have message?
Probably for this reason.
Yeah, probably.
I do have message, but I don't think that's what's happening.
That is.
I mean, like,
Oh,
in my head,
oh,
I'm not.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
your
I'm not.
character
I'm just
stuff.
like.
Nobody wants to
crazy.
message me, Bonfire? Okay. you look a little worried. You okay?
Okay, we need to decipher what that meant. Whack.
I just. You haven't seen me drink, have you?
I haven't.
I drink a lot for the night.
I just.
Well, so this is no longer Mal, because Mal stopped once they ran off the road.
Then I'll stop.
No, it may start again later.
do we need to have a little sit down later?
I don't know. I might just be tired. I might just be tired. Yeah, probably
possible.
tired. Just thinking about spaghetti.
Reloading.
Well, I like spaghetti.
Meatballs.
Yeah, spaghetti's good.
Parmigiano.
Okay, just idle curiosity. Thanks, Cassidy.
If you want to talk about it more, just let me know.
Isn't
I'm
the
so using
how big is-
spaghetti noodles.
how big is the shack? Like, are we all like in
When
a
it's
common
traveling,
area?
there's like no space inside.
We're like
Okay.
all up on top of each other.
Okay. Okay. So this
It's
is
there,
peaceful.
I think,
I'd be like,
if I remember correctly, there's like benches on the side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like a sidecar.
So, something like that.
Let's see.
Are you okay? What? Oh, I'm fine.
She's tired and she's hearing things like spaghetti.
What?
It's gonna be like the game telephone. By the time we get to Milo,
I'm like, oh, you must not
pictures
have
of
heard.
spaghetti.
That sounds lovely.
Spaghetti exist. I did that to myself.
Yep. Wait, what'd you ask?
She said she was hearing things like spaghetti. I was like, well, how does spaghetti sound? Famous last words for
There's
Danny.
lots of good
Dallas,
effing chat for day.
what do you mean?
You just said that you.
I was being so quiet.
This is really tight in here.
Tight.
I think I'm just tired. I just have random words that keep popping into my head. I'm probably just tired.
Yeah.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl?
Take it out.
What?
The voices.
Oh.
Is it male voices? Girl voices?
I don't know.
Gender neutral voices.
I wasn't really paying attention.
She didn't say voices. She just said random words in the head. So.
Yeah, I didn't say voices. Random voices, random words in my head, just thoughts.
How much time will pass until this rabbit hole is full? I don't know.
Just words.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
You should take a nap.
I've got plenty of sleep, but yeah, I'll take a nap. That's probably the only thing that's wrong with me.
If it helps, I can sing you a lullaby from the village.
I would actually love that.
Oh yeah, no, go for it. Yeah.
We're all on the edge of our seats.
It doesn't really end.
Oh no.
Still going to this day.
You sing until the person's asleep. And it goes
Or they
like,
kill you.
and it's like, 1 fish, 2 fish, 3
Red
fish,
fish,
blue
blue
fish. Fish, blue fish. Small fish, big fish. You
Just lots of things about fish.
Tail fish, naked fish.
because we're a fishing village.
Known for its fashion and cuisine.
And fashion.
And fashion.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'd love to hear you sing that. I'm gonna go to sleep now while you're singing.
So I just start singing off key about fish.
I'm gonna drink the whole
Pearly
flask.
Oh, I can't kill myself, can I?
I think Simi might have just done that. Because that's that is not wine. That is heavy liquor, like dwarven ale liquor. So
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You're now a drunken master.
Round fish,
And
square
possibly.
and your liver is going to explode.
That reminds me of the Predator vision. You ever
Yeah.
heard of that? So, sorry, I'm going to explain the drink real quick. So Predator vision is you crush up Adderall, you put it into a Four Loko,
Oh.
you down the whole thing, take a bong rip, and it'll give you Predator
What?
vision until you have a heart attack.
Nobody
happened to
tried.
me,
No one tried that at
Yeah,
home.
we are not
Or
endorsing
We're not
this
endorsing.
course of action.
I'm just
No.
saying
Whatsoever.
something that can spot interesting.
Not.
Casual Cactus not responsible for your irresponsible behavior.
There you go.
You fake to sleep at them.
So I'm gonna like.
Furry fish?
I'm gonna.
Smell the furry fish.
Works every time.
Just pretend to be asleep so you stop.
So she stops going like funny fish. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
That's amazing.
You too can learn how to improv.
Oh my god.
If I ever have to leave, Keith is gonna be like, she actually was from a mental asylum.
Okay, so I'm gonna pretend to be asleep for a few minutes and then I'm gonna wake up.
Oh,
So the rest of the day passes relatively
Do you throw up? Or you...
easily.
Oh, I barf everywhere.
Oh!
Wasn't that one?
From the front seat, you hear, I don't know who that was, but whoever it was is cleaning that up.
I got it. I can totally do that.
Who gave her alcohol?
It's not her. I don't.
I mean, if the flask is still in her hand, it's a mouse flask.
Look.
Damn it, Mal.
Shouldn't drink and drive.
So you drank it for him?
She's just drinking and riding.
Don't drink and drive, kids. Did you think you were driving? I've been keeping this thing on the road the entire day.
I thought we might be going to outer space.
To what?
I thought it was
I don't
weird
know.
that it was going sideways, but it's
They were
fine.
two words that sounded good
Why
together.
did you give her alcohol?
I'm in the front.
Oh.
It was really good while it
I mean, if you're yelling at him,
Yes.
give who alcohol?
Silly!
I didn't.
It smells like barf.
It does. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna clean that up. like stand up and like
It's like
stagger.
all over you.
I think we need to pull over.
Or just leave her there. Just toss a bucket out the back every couple of minutes.
I have so many memories of being other people's DD right now.
You're just pulling all of those memories and
Out the window, please.
So the day you guys make it back towards Lamont's Wells, you do get there well after sundown because you had to stop and clean the shaggin. But you do make it back to Lamont's Wells.
Do we pull back into our same like spot?
It's not exactly the same spot, but it's pretty close. The one that he had been in has been taken over by a couple of other wagons. Look like they might actually be traveling performers who have.
Can we watch a show? Have you ever seen?
It's been like 6 hours.
Yeah.
I need some alone time. So,
That you do.
I'm leaving you guys. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Sorry.
A drawing like take this.
You might need some
Male?
which-
Female?
what art are you giving him?
Well, it's like one of my generic like. I sort of was like. It's the little coupon thing to the Gilded Lily or whatever.
You're gonna get one of our own party members.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
girl boss. I got it.
So they've got rooms in town, but you guys are back so late the city gates
Yeah.
are closed.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
they're not letting people in right,
Yeah.
overnight, as you do.
Do.
So you guys find a spot, sort of crank open the shaggin and get it set back up. that being said, we have been going for about 3 hours now, and I think that is a good spot to cut it off for the night.
There's been much laughter.
Much laughter, much adventures, much shenaniganery. Par for the course with this group.
All the adventures.
So we will. We're going to call it for the night here. We will be back next week with you guys. We'll hopefully there won't be any car accidents to have to navigate, and we'll be able to kick off at our regular time,
Here, put this on your head.
which is.
Thank you.
Wait, what's happening?
Put it on your head. We're doing a bit. Just letting you guys know, next week is the start of Braden Miss.
Wait, what?
As I have hostage. No, put that back on. As I am taking over a hostage takeover next month because I.
So we accidentally started a tradition.
As next week, December 6th, we are starting the first episode of Braden Miss because I take over Braden, so then.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So for those of you who do not know or are still here, every year during the month of December, I take over and do a bunch of one-shots. Several we've done already is Toy Box Takeover. We also did Elves Infiltration. And we're doing another one this year. So next... What?
Do we get a title?
No. Keith usually comes up with it.
But since he's currently tied up,
Yes. Yeah, I have hostage takeover.
how does it smell in there, Keith?
I'm not smelling it.
It's a
holding my breath.
It's just a pillowcase.
So Braden, do let them know if they want to see what they're in for. They can go to the YouTube
Yes.
channel.
So on the YouTube channel, there we go. On the YouTube channel, you can find past episodes that we have done, including Braden Miss. You can find Toys Takeover. Toy Box Takedown, and then the other one, which is under Intrepid Insurance, Elves Infiltration. Also, check on the Discord, because we are going to do one next week, and we will let you know because December is a very busy time for us, so people might be visiting or out of town. We are just busy because the holiday seasons are busy, so we will let you know what happens with that. Here's the link to the Discord, so if you want to join, there's a link to the Discord if you want to have updates for if we do more stuff. Shout out to Wyvern Warfare who make who make custom dice boxes made out of burl wood and acrylic. Very lovely pieces. Pan stream. Okay, I don't know how to end the stream. So I'm just gonna stop the bit now. But, we will see you next week for the start of Braden Miss.
Thank you, Sam Riegel.
Awesome.
You took that a lot better than I hope you. You took that a lot better than I was hoping. I was just like, I hope Keith's okay with this surprise bit.
So yeah, we will see you guys next week for Braden Miss. Be sure you do tune in. If you want to get a feel for it, go check the YouTube channel. While you're there, if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. Ring the little bell icon. You'll always know when we put more stuff up. That's going to do it for us for tonight. And on that note,
Grab your bats and grab your balls!
and if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a glass house. Good night, everybody.
If you have